Smackwater. Smackwater.
Yeah.
Smackwater back in the Greenroom, man.
Your very first guest ever, huh?
Yeah, man. Smackwater is, he's a guy who's just starting out, just getting his name out there. He's just trying to get some followers. If you never heard of him, he's just getting his feet wet.
Y'all show me some love.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to get on my feet, get out the streets,
you know what I'm saying?
But do something where I ain't gotta hit nobody in the head, my nigga. Yeah.
Nah, for real though.
You gonna be seeing me though, nigga. Keep watching. I'm on my grind. You gonna be seeing me.
You gonna see it, man.
I'm next up. Why niggas always say that? Bitch, how many niggas have you ever heard say I'm next up?
Man, yeah.
Where all them niggas at?
They always saying that. It's more them than not.
Yeah, it's way more next up niggas than it is actual niggas that's in the game.
Nah, for real.
Niggas always on the sideline screaming they got next like a motherfucker, huh? Some nigga running up to you. Remember, this when they still sold CDs and shit, trying to say they mixtape. My shit classic. Nigga, how is it a classic, nigga?
You feel like some niggas need to know when to give it up?
No, ain't no such thing, my nigga. It's on you, my nigga. It's all on you. Don't let nobody tell you to give up on nothing, my nigga, cause can't nobody say what will and won't work.
Real shit.
And don't nobody say what time frame anything or anybody is on. You know what I'm saying? Me and Rainwater just had that conversation on the phone. What that was like last Friday, I guess, or some shit like that. Cause he didn't know I rapped. He say, "Damn, Smack, you rap, nigga, you too old to rap. Nigga, you ain't too old to do nothing until they drop dirt on you, nigga. I just told you, nigga, nigga, I wish somebody said, nigga, you too old for bills. You ain't never too old for, I just sat here and told you, nigga, you got a bill after you die, nigga.
For real. You gotta pay for everything.
Yeah. So don't never let a nigga tell you what to give up on. That's all. It's personal, my nigga. Don't let no outside force determine what your fate and destiny is. Don't let nobody put they fears and they limitations on you at all, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be right there and give up just because. Don't let nobody break your spirit or break your will, man. Don't, because when you look back, you gonna resent that and you gonna regret it. If it's something that you stop, let it be that you stop because it was something that you seen fit to do, or it was time for you to stop for you, but not because anybody made you feel some type of way about pursuing anything in life, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? Because I put my dream aside one time because I was locked up when my daughter was born. I done shared that story several times. And when I got out, I wanted to do something different. So everything, I got a job working for the gas company, working for Intex. I was miserable, but I was happy at the same time. It wasn't what I felt like my purpose, what I was sent here to do or to be. But at that moment, that's what I needed to do and that's what I needed to be.
Real talk, man. Wise words from OG Smackwater.
Yeah.
Man, you're always drawing from your unique experiences in life, your unique perspective, and you're always, giving people that thing. I do think a lot of people know you so much for your commentary that when they do find out you rap, you got movies out, you know what I'm saying? Even though, you're always coming up in them lanes too, it's so many people know you for the commentary, they be so surprised.
Yeah, but rapping is my very first. I've been rapping since I was 11 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I'm nice with it. Nice with it. I got, shout out to Jay Prince, Willie D, Scarface, R.I.P. Bushwick. But I just not started a couple nights ago. Shout out to Ice, Fred on them, every other producer that I tap for this project, but I'm finna do a Ghetto Boys tribute album and try to include as much of the city as possible. I'm redoing like 15 classic Ghetto Boy songs and putting them on one album.
Hey, that's dope. That's dope. We have definitely talked many conversations in the past about Ghetto Boys, the impact on you, and just rap game as a whole.
Yeah, and the culture. But it's my way of honoring them or giving them their flowers, but showing. I'm not gonna say the Ghetto Boys is overlooked or slept on, but when people go to talking about greatest groups, you know, in my eyesight, and it's biased, but they spoke directly to what I seen and what I lived and what I knew to be true. So, that carried a lot of cachet with a young man growing up in Houston, but they also gave me hope. They also made me believe in myself. Cause before Rap-A-Lot and the Ghetto Boys showed us that it was possible to climb up to be bigger than Houston, or to be somebody black in Houston, we really didn't have anybody to look at or to point a finger to. And kids, we had like Clyde the Drexler, but it was different. The Ghetto Boys, spoke directly, and there was a representation of poverty, of hopelessness, of having a community that was deprived. But they made you think that it was more. And as hated as they were when they was first coming up out towards the system, but they actually gave me, I can't speak for everybody, but the system should be thankful for Ghetto Boys and groups like them, even though they spoke out against the evils of the system, but it also provided us with hope that the system wasn't that bad, to see that, okay, here go these individuals, even though the system is against them, they still was able to do something purposeful.
Definitely. Ghetto Boys, definitely, man. I think overlooked, but I almost like, how they say you're a rapper's rapper? I think that all throughout hip hop, especially generations before, like they know.
Yeah. They definitely respect it amongst their peers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You can't.
Even their creativity.
Yeah, and people they know if you really into that, especially if you're into social commentary and just real life situations and real life ideals and the morality, and even though they were outside the margins and they were violent, and they did promote promiscuity, they did promote drug usage, drug selling,
hardcore hip hop,
but life was hardcore. Like these were real events that were being. See, what I hate about people is people get mad when you call attention to what's going on. Like, if I don't never speak on this, is it gonna magically disappear? If I don't say nothing about it, let's take the word nigger, for instance. People who got a problem with people saying nigger. If I stop saying nigger, if everybody stops saying nigger, is that gonna stop white folks from treating you like a nigger?
Good point.
The judge called you a nigger every day he slammed the gavel. 30 years, nigger. That gavel, nigger.
They definitely say that.
Without saying it. You know what I'm saying?
In their mind, in their close quarters, all that shit.
But with the fact that a white boy just came up right before you, same case, same everything, and they gave him a slap on the wrist and let him go home.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So just because people, it's like, this is not make-believe. The things I say ain't I'm not making it up. You know what I'm saying? It comes from somewhere. The problem is that the system will refuse to, and a lot of people in general adopted that philosophy to ignore it and just think it'll go away. It's like family members will sit around and knowing that it's a family member that's touching the kids, but everybody just sit there and eat and won't say nothing or pretend like it don't happen. But I understand where the mentality comes from. See, you always got to gain understand. Understanding is importance. Like, because a lot of people just act or react or say something or do something without a real understanding of why things happen, why things are the way they are, why they are the way they are. Self-awareness.
Go along to get along.
That part.
Yeah.
You know, but understanding is very important. And in a situation like that, black people, it was a point of time, and even in a sense today, black people still can't rely on the system to fix our problems, because how they say fix our problems may be a little extreme compared to what the actual problem is, especially back in the day.
Yeah, and at a point, in the past we were more aware socially, and now,
Of course,
it's like a bunch of ostriches with their head in the sand.
of course, yeah. People today, there are a lot of things. It's a lot going on today.
A whole lot.
A lot of distractions, a lot of self-indulgence.
Greed.
That's a good one. Lust.
I was gonna say that next.
Lust is a good one. Just having to wake up and pay your bills is enough.
Economics, man.
Yeah, is enough to make me not care about anything. Cause it's people who just live right on the poverty line, man, and just them getting up to go to work is just enough for them to get up and go to work. You know what I'm saying? I was there at a point. I'm there right now, nigga. I ain't to where, living is being able to wake up and do what you want to do when you want to do it and how you want to do it and not having to answer anybody. I'm just existing and surviving. We all in survival mode, the majority of us.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? People are waking up and going to a job to pay bills, to wake up and go to a job to pay bills, to wake up and go to a job to pay bills. America has found a way to rebrand and repackage and resell the American dream to people over and over.
The lifestyle, everything.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now the American dream is, going viral.
To be lit.
Yeah, to be lit. Yeah, to be doing your best shit, living your best life. That's the new American dream. 15 seconds.
And I'm glad we said what you said earlier, because we don't have no more Ghetto Boys. No more people like that to kind of...
They are. You just got to go find them.
Yeah.
But they're not being promoted. The Ghetto Boys was promoted through independent means.
But we need that raw social commentary.
Yeah. And if I'm to be honest, the last raw social commentary artist... Oh, no, I take that back. I apologize. It's some little youngsters out there.
Now, there's some niggas out here talking shit.
It's some youngsters.
But like you say,
yeah, it's some youngsters. And I didn't find, I just happened to scroll up on them. Yeah, it's a couple youngsters out here that's very impressive. Extreme. That little youngster from New Orleans, his name escapes me right off the top. But he's from New Orleans.
And he's out in Houston right now?
Nah, he's from New Orleans.
He big or he kind of...
No, he's just an Instagram. I see him on Instagram. I followed him. I can't remember his name every night. He's tough.
New Orleans got some hard young niggas, man.
He tough though. Like he talk, he's saying something. Okay. He not just putting words together that rhyme and sound good. Right. He's saying something. Yeah. That little youngster that they killed up there in where was he from? Chicago?
Which one? I mean, who?
The little youngster that they killed not too long ago, he had done that song like kind of honoring Public Enemy. He had redone a Public Enemy song. Was it Chicago or New York? It was one of the two.
I don't know that.
Oh, man, they killed the little youngster. He was a positive little... Now, what he was into personally, I can't say, because we do know what people present one way and actually be another way. Can, you know what I'm saying? What you present to the world and versus your personal life and what you're doing in private can be two different things, you know what I'm saying? But his lyrically and his his musically, he was giving it hell, man. Yeah, and he ended up getting, or was it Philly? Where was this little youngster from, man? Little young cat, man. I apologize, I don't know his name, but somebody in the comments they know, because he just recently, it ain't been too long, what,
killed?
3-4 months?
He got killed?
Yeah, he got killed. But he was on that pro-black, he had done that one, oh man, he was a force. He was a force. Was it Philly? Because he had the whole community. Oh, he was a force, man.
Yeah, we got to find that.
Yeah, he was a force.
We got to find that.
He was a force of nature. He really was.
Man, that's what's up.
Before I go on, man, let me give a shout out to Billionaire, Mind Frame, I got they shit on, and Wealth Culture, two locally black owned fashion lines, man. Y'all know I always come through and rep for the people, man.
Always, every time, man.
Yeah. So shout out to them, man. And they local, black owned, and they make some dope apparel and clothing, man. So y'all tap in with them. Wealth Culture, I got his page, his website going crazy right now. The Denzel with his two sons, that shirt come from Wealth Culture, and the cake ass nigga shirt that with the cake with me with the cake box. Shout out to Rapper Chips designed that. Rapper Chips designed it, and Wealth Culture seen it, and he put it on the shirt.
Man, you got the trademark on that kick ass nigga?
You can't trademark expletives, curse words, or anything derogatory. You can't trademark it.
That's one of the things. How does it feel knowing that you just some shit you and your homies probably used to say, and you put a stamp on it and made it just go crazy around the world?
I wish Kent was here to see it, because that's what he the first person I heard say it. My best friend Kent.
He lost his life.
May rest in peace. He died of a heart attack when we was 15 years ago, actually.
Damn, R.I.P.
Yeah. I wish he was here to see it. He would have been fucking so many bitches out for that shit right now. Yeah. Because he was that nigga when it came to the women.
Man, rest in peace. Shout out Kent for real.
Yeah, spark
man.
Plug. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You were speaking about how black people in our culture and everything, and a lot of things that we need to do, change, and how we used to be. One thing I love the most about having conversations with Smackwater is I can consider you a pro-black person.
Of course.
Absolutely.
I got a love-hate relationship with all people.
I know you do. That's the only way you can be positive, if you just look at this shit.
Yeah, because you got to have a well-rounded view. You can't, even people that are just totally just pro-black and against anything else against that, you got to skew perception of reality and what things are, because that means you would give niggas a pass when we really don't deserve a pass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to be careful about that, because it's just like what I was just saying about the relative touching the kids in the family. You'll give it a pass, and that shit don't deserve a pass.
At all.
You know what I'm saying?
We see a lot of shit black people do every day, and we be like...
Yeah, the no snitching shit, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Mind your business. And sometimes we need to get up in each other's business, and we got to start holding each other accountable in real type ways, you know what I'm saying? Because we just, a lot of shit we got to stop letting pass, and we damn sure don't need to rely on the system to fix or try to change or handle for us, because the system, they ain't gonna change it or handle it or fix it how it definitely needs to be done. Thanks. They just kill it or hide it or put it away. But the actual root of the problem, nobody addresses or tries to fix. And when you try to get to the root, that's where you find the most resistance at trying to get to the root of something. Because the status quo and people
to scratch the surface.
Yeah, and comfort is the enemy of progress and elevation and change. Comfort, like a person being content, complacent, or non-confrontational, like that's really it can be a harmful thing to a social construct. And us as people, like, we real comfortable in this, we in shit and we comfortable in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta kind of open the eyes a little bit.
Yeah,
And kind of look at this shit more pragmatically.
Yeah, we so deep in shit that if somebody came around smelling good, it probably would we'd probably be against it. Like, nigga, you stink. You know what I'm saying?
You so used to the bullshit that you think bullshit is this. Yeah.
It's life.
Yeah, nah, man, for real though, man. I feel that.
Yeah, but as far as, I love us and I hate us at the same time. I love a lot of things about us and I hate a bunch of things about us. You know? It's some shit that we have to build and capitalize on. And it's some things that, brings us down, brings us back, sets us back, brings us down, holds us down, or that we need to do away with. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, because I hate for whenever I do podcasts and I go to addressing issues and things, and because I don't never want to come off as self-righteous and have that indignation like I'm above it, because I got a lot of characteristics and flaws myself. I'm just aware of it.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid to accept accountability for my flaws and for when I'm wrong. Because every case that I was ever caught red-handed, I didn't argue back. Hey man, give me my time. Let me go on and do. I'm not messed up about accountability and accepting, whatever part I play in anything.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, accountability is a big thing. It's a big character trait.
Yeah.
Accountability, they say often, is what women have problems with.
Oh, got it.
Before we go there, though, I'm gonna say hold that thought. For real, I'm gonna bring it back. Watch how I bring it back. But more so on the pro-blackness, before we get into some other stuff, I want to get your opinion on Dr. Umar School being closed down officially.
What?
Well, that's
news to me.
It's been repossessed. It's closed down. He no longer has access to the school. It's like foreclosed.
Damn.
For non-payments.
Okay, now.
It's a lot of stuff that goes into it.
Okay, yeah.
But it never opened.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say, because I'm glad the school got shut down. And before, I'm glad Dr. Umar's school got shut down. Because I know you're like, damn, that's a bad sound bite. But this is why I'm glad. Because everybody know he just got online saying he was having financial problems, and everybody was calling him a con man, saying he was trying to mess over the people and everything. So you actually see that he was not lying, that he was having financial problems. Now, did he mess the money off? I don't know.
He took a lot of donations.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's official. The Dr. Umar FDMG Academy started officially. The concept, him coming on the Breakfast Club and becoming a public speaker, started in 2015. The idea of the school first became known to the public 2015. It's been a decade.
Okay. I don't know how much money, do you know how much money that they accumulated through donations for the school?
I don't know, but I would assume it's a lot. But I think Dr. Umar...
Yeah, I would assume it's a lot too. But I'm asking that because I'm going somewhere with it. Because, and he's also said this, but I'm going to add on something to what he said. He said, never has it been done, so nobody knows what it takes to get it done. And now what the accountability lies on him at is not doing his due diligence all the way through, probably just thinking that it was going to be easier than it actually was, not really realizing the roadblocks.
He's definitely learning on the fly.
Yeah.
It's never been
That's
done
trial and error.
Never done before.
But you also got to remember this. I just spoke on this. Status quo. Don't nobody want to see change for black people. Sometimes black people are enemies to our progress.
True.
So what it takes to build this school over here might be 100,000, but the same exact school, same square footage, same amount of supplies, but what they charge Umar is 3 times that, 4 times that. See, a lot of people, they lambast him, they poke fun at, but people don't take in consideration the roadblocks, the hazards, the obstacles, the people that don't want to see it done because of what it could do to a power structure, what it could do to a society, what it does for a people and to a people if a people is able to take control of their own destiny and fate and teach themselves. Because one thing this country has, they have knowledge of what happened within black society when black people were teaching themselves.
True.
They seen what happened.
They did not like that.
At all. Black towns, black people, black society flourished.
Yeah. I think that black people and black society has changed so much in the past 10 years from when Umar first started. I think that a lot of people would like to say whatever about Umar, but I would think, I look at it that Umar has taken a lot of people down the path of his dream and what he wants for himself and the people closest to him.
I can say he wants for the people too.
Yeah, but he wants for the people, but I think it's more for.
But I don't want you to leave that part out.
No,
please don't leave that part out.
Nah, but I think it's more for what he sees for himself. But I
don't think he sees it just for himself though. I don't want you to paint it in that light, fam. Okay. I can't sit here and allow it to be painted in that light because he sacrificed for the people as well.
He's for the people. I totally agree. But his vision for the people, I believe that black people have grown vastly not past, but in a different direction from what he's pushing.
Where he's trying to steer us back over here. Yeah, of course. I agree.
I feel like black people in America are past the Africa thing.
No, we indoctrinated. The word is indoctrinated.
Okay.
That's what we are. We are indoctrinated into this system. We are cogs in this machine. And you have more black people that don't want to exist outside of this machine than you do. I don't want to exist outside than you do that want to exist outside, that feel the need to get outside of this system. The majority, 99.9% of black people would prefer to remain in this system. If you take a poll right now, if you gave black people the opportunity to stay here or go there, they're going to stay here because in our mind, nothing is better than here because everything except for here, they have gave us a narrative that everything besides this is worse.
Yeah, that's.
They have sold that. It's the American dream. Everybody wants the American dream. America has branded themselves as the land of milk and honey where anything is possible, where everybody can come and make it and be successful. But we know that is anything but the truth. It is possible, but for the overall majority, no.
Facts.
If 1 million people come to this country, I would say 999,999 now 990,000, that's what I'm saying, would probably end up right at the poverty line.
Yeah.
Maybe one person out of that million would strike it rich, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe.
Yeah. Will you think Dr. Umar goes down in history as a great black leader? 30, 40, 50 years from now? 20 years from now?
In a black school, because sometimes we open a door, but we don't get to walk through it. You know what I'm saying? He planted a seed that hopefully, if he don't get to pick the mantle back up, somebody else can see the vision and see the dream and come and pick it up and run with it and make it possible. But maybe the system didn't want, like I just said, they put up a lot of roadblocks and hindrances that they didn't want Umar to succeed to the point to where they turn him into a spectacle, a laughing stock, that he fall down so far from grace that it makes the thought of it unappealing to any other black person that come along, so the system never have to worry about another black person ever trying to educate their people again. You see where I'm going with that? You see how, you see what I'm saying?
I definitely see where you're going.
You see what I'm saying? Because see, it's a lot of niggas and Negro peons out there who probably don't grasp that concept. And I was, shout out to Carlos Miller, because Carlos was like, Smack, man, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but man, you ought to try to do an interview without so much cussing and not so much niggerdom. He didn't say that, but I got what he was saying. Carlos, my dude, man, real sincere and humble cat, man. I love him to death because he Carlos. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about him being or trying to be anything else but Carlos.
Facts.
And I can respect that. But when it comes to this, I gotta probably get down in the mud with niggas so niggas can understand exactly what I'm trying to say. Is that, and I know because I had a white boy. You always, this is just, it's gonna come roundabout, man. This is crazy how we got here. White boy, you always talking about the white man. So white people, let me tell you something. When people go to talking about the white man, it's not for you to get offended or get mad if it doesn't apply to you. We got a term that says if it don't apply, let it fly. Because usually when we are talking about the white man, we are talking about white men in positions of power that control, that runs shit, that pushes buttons, that says what's going where, and they control manufacturing and distribution. We're not talking about the everyday average white man, because the average everyday white man is a victim to the white man. But the thing about it is, the average everyday white man don't see himself as a victim. Not all of them. Some are waking up and some are seeing that they're being victimized by their own people. But the ones that still appreciate the fact that they're looked upon as better than a nigger, they still remain and prefer to be oblivious to the fact that their own are mistreating them and doing them just as worse as they're doing black people and people of other races. But just because they have sold you the narrative that I'm the cause for any of your problems that you have in your life, somebody else of another race is the reason you didn't get that job. The reason that, your house about to go in default because they affecting the property taxes. And no, man, it's the rich and powerful and the elite playing these games with everybody. So go ahead.
I said, yeah.
Yeah. So when we speak upon the white man, that's who we talking about. Then you got some white men be like, nah, that's the Jews. The white man. The Jews is the white man.
Nah, for real.
They not separate from the white man. The Jews is the white man as well. I love how people try to sect themselves off or sect somebody off from the group when it fits them. Oh, nah, that's that part of that group.
Nah, you with that white shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Shit. Cause when I'm passing by niggas 65 mile per hour, I can't tell if you were from France, Ireland, motherfucking Turkey. Not Turkey, Germany, or Amsterdam. Nigga, I can't tell.
Yeah, for real. How you know that if it came down to it, you was gonna get on that side, and not this side.
Yeah, if you group it off between that, there ain't no when it say white, black, and ain't no Jew, ain't no Jewish. That's they the white, and they gonna favor their own inner circle, but then they gonna make it appealing for other white people too, because they need y'all on their side. So they gonna make it more appealing to y'all than it is us.
Nah, for real. Have you heard of Dr. Umar's newest venture after the school being
goddamn. Now, see this Umar, it's why what's his new venture?
Well, he's starting a reality dating show, and it's called A Date with the Doctor.
I seen a clip. I didn't really.
But he's basically going to be having multiple women come down, sit, talk with him. He's going to go state to state. He's going to give them basically
life advice.
A live.
Because he's a doctor of psychology.
He's going to give them basically a live psychological session, and he's going to publicize it. He calls it a date with his doctor, but he's had made statements saying it's not about romance. I'm going to have multiple women spend time around me. What do you think about that?
I think Umar, I poke fun but I think Umar is an earnest dude. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I really think he's an earnest.
You think Umar's solid?
I think he's an earnest dude. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I would hate to find out later, but I know a person's image can be tarnished, and you could damn near make anybody look or seem to be what you want them to be in today's society, and AI is making that even scarier.
Nah, for real.
But I believe Umar is earnest, and hey, he got to do something. And he's you can't take away the fact that he done made himself a public figure.
He came from the dust.
Yeah.
He came from the dust, from Philadelphia. We know it's hard out there.
Yeah, and he's a public figure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's an influencer. Umar is an influencer.
He's definitely that. He's definitely that. Umar doing this thing for black women. We spoke earlier.
Yeah, because I know he ain't gonna sit down with no white woman.
And he's telling these women to come on the show, to be a part of this reality show. However long.
And I hope they don't turn it into a shit show.
But he's making rules. He's saying if you have nails, weave, lashes, you cannot.
He ain't gonna have
be on the show.
He ain't gonna have too many guests at all. Is he? He ain't trying. You bullshit like a motherfucker. No, I'm just bullshit.
But he's got a standard.
Yeah.
So, but okay.
I don't.
But based upon his vision for the show,
yeah. Now,
what do you rate that? 1 to 10, what do you rate that?
When I heard the standards, that dropped it down immensely, because I'm gonna tell you perception, and I'm gonna get back around to it. But perception, when we think about the type of women that Umar is speaking of, we have a certain perception of those women. No weave, no makeup, no. So, because I got a post, and it's crazy that this came up, and I ain't even posted it yet. And so I'm going to just say, because I got a post in my phone that I haven't posted yet. I say, we are done with, and we out there when you see a Erykah Badu bitch trying to be a hoe. And they're like, well, Erykah Badu bitch, because you don't equate them two words in a sentence together. When a female I was on Twitter and I seen Erykah Badu, but you know the type of bitch you go say peace queen, grand rising, and all this here shit here. You meet at a jazz and poetry spot, and she end up sucking your dick in a Walmart parking lot.
They be the freaks, man.
You see what I'm saying? But this is supposed to be a queen and a goddess. Not to say that you can't be grown and want what you want, and that don't make you a hoe outright. But it's fucked up when women like that, because I seen one full head wrap, like the queen head wrap shit on out, had a dick in the ass and one in the mouth. Like, goddamn, this where we at with it now?
I'm telling you, they be the freaks. But
what I'm saying is, we have a narrative, and
I feel like the ones with the weave and the lashes and the nails, them the ones he need.
That's what I'm saying. The perception is that the women that he's asking for, that we have a perception within our culture that those women are grounded, that those women are got their shit together, in a sense that those women are sacred. Like
They're definitely one of the myths of the black community.
yeah, that those women are sacred and without fault or blemish. You know, if you pull up and you see a nigga getting on her ass, a nigga gonna instantly jump to her defense, because in our culture it says that this woman here is automatically right.
The soul sister.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel you. But do you think that's a good move for him after losing the school?
I would say that's a great idea, but I would say that the women that he's sitting, and like I say, I don't want to say that they don't have their issues and their flaws, but I would say that, and it's not easy to find the soul sisters out there, the ones who, because they out here dreaded up, beautiful, man. I just followed a motherfucker last week, man. No, oh man, I love a black woman that don't need. I was raised in a house full of them, no makeup, pretty hair, don't need nothing, man. And women, y'all refuse. We tell, but y'all, that lets you know that women don't give a fuck about what we want or what we care. Because we tell you over and over, man, y'all are beautiful. Some of y'all cake that y'all be looking, you either look dead, like you ready for a casket, or you look like a tranny. I got to wait to holler at you and get all the way up on me before I even decide. You can, so right now in today's society, you just can't hit a corner and see something a quarter mile down the street, an eighth of a mile, and say, damn, that's a bad bitch. You can't do that today. Because you'll roll up on it, God damn, niggas. Yeah, you can't do that today, my nigga. It'll be a whole nigga.
Yeah, I don't be attracted to all that extra stuff because it's.
But I'm saying it'll be a whole nigga with nothing extra. We had a nigga in Acres home. That nigga had long, it was his natural hair, nigga. That nigga was a Frenchman, nigga.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You'll hit the corner and see that long hair this nigga got on Dukes, and you be like, you know, yeah, but nigga. Roll up, that nigga, Sway back, rest in peace, Sway back wanted to kill that nigga. The Sway back, damn, that be fine.
That's crazy.
Rolled up on it, Sway back, nigga, I'm gonna kill this whole ass nigga, Sway back, man, you can't shoot that punk, nigga.
Yeah, that's wild. But shit, I mean, the show coming out today.
But yeah, I hope it works for him. I can see it working. I can see it working. You know, and hopefully he inspires more women to, you know,
to look at themselves.
Yeah, and to hopefully he provides inspiration and hope and solutions, which I believe Umar is a solution-based individual. You know, he speaks on the problems and the ills, but you got to acknowledge the problems in order to fix them and solve them.
Yeah, he's definitely a full-fledged influencer now, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Pro-black influence. Nothing wrong with it. That's basically what he's been doing from the jump, though.
Yeah, but I hope it works. I hope it works for him sincerely and honestly, because, you know, he been out here fighting a good fight and standing for what he believes in. And any man that stands on his principles and his ethics and morals, even if I don't agree with him, not to say that I don't agree with Umar, but I'm saying any man, period, that
he been standing on business.
Yeah, whatever, you know, if that's what you believe in, as you put that out there for, because it's not easy to put yourself out there for the world to judge, especially in today's society, because everybody is a judge, everybody is self-righteous. Nobody online in the comment section has ever done anything wrong, but they could tell you all your flaws and all your fuck ups and where you wrong at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But to piggyback off of what you said about Dr. Umar with the women, I might as well touch on this. I come across a post last week, and I seen a sister saying that collectively women have come together, black women have come together and agreed that starting September 1st for the month of September, that they will not be spending money with beauty supply stores, especially ones that are outside of our community. That means nowhere in Houston will a black woman be spending money on anything beauty, like a beauty supply, because I haven't seen one black-owned beauty supply store in the whole city. If I'm wrong, please y'all tap in and tell the sisters where they could go spend their money with black people at. Or I wouldn't know, because I don't, I'm a whole nigga. I don't give a damn. But I know everything in and around Acres Home Studewood is nothing but yangs like a motherfucker. You go up and down Harwin, all that beauty, all that shit is yangs, not one or sand niggas. But yeah, so, but I had it in my phone, and it piqued my interest, but I've been processing it since I seen it, because I didn't want to I really felt like that deserved more than me poking fun at it or cracking jokes or being light or making lighthearted of it. Because it's so much in that. Because as much as I wanted to succeed for black women and for us as a people, I don't think it will, because I think we go back to the word indoctrinated. I think you're going to find out just how much black women really hate themselves.
Damn.
Hate the look of themselves. How many black women really can't stand to see themselves for who they are.
Black hair care and synthetic like beauty products just for black women is a multi-billion-dollar business every year.
Yeah, and if they take that away from that business just a month, that business could damn near collect, because they're single-handedly holding that business up. Black women are single-handedly holding the beauty, especially in the hood. Not to say that white women don't spend money. They spend
the whole cosmetology industry.
But white women got to spend because they age fucked up. White women, and so they spend a lot on makeup, not as much on hair care. I wouldn't think.
Yeah. But for all synthetic products like the nails, the lashes, the hair, like even the people who are going to school for cosmetology, the majority are black
that shit that skyrocketed. You see go online, you see makeup. I'm a makeup artist. You know that wasn't a thing. I remember the first
black women are the fire underneath that.
Black people, period. Black people, whatever term you want to use, because foundational black Americans or whatever you want to use to describe us, because I'm so tired of that conversation as a whole.
Next interview.
Yeah, because that'll be one of the main reasons we never ever get anywhere as a people, because we gonna be down there ready to fight and kill each other over what we gonna call ourselves.
With our uniform, our jerseys, colors.
That's all it gonna take is one nigga to stand up. What are we?
We FBA. No, we Native American.
Yeah.
No, we Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah, we descendants of slaves. We Moors. And all it take is for one white man to walk in the room and say, "All y'all niggas."
And everybody gonna come together and not like that. Everybody gonna hate that. That's funny as fuck. That's next interview, man. That's a deep one.
Yeah. So, but I truly don't believe that. I think maybe if they get 1% of black women to agree with that, I would be amazed. Anything over 1%, I owe y'all an apology, and I'm offering my apology.
That was my next question. Do you think they could do it?
But you
say 1%.
1%.
Damn.
Because I move around and like walk up in a club, especially in Houston. It's harder to find a sister without weave, without this, without that, than it is to find one with it. You know what I'm saying? And when I see one with it, I zoom in on her, and I was, because that's what's attracted to me. I can't all that extra, bitch. I wake up and you look like a nigga named Tyrone, funky bitch.
So you prefer natural?
I love that.
Likewise.
That's my standard. I
Likewise.
love natural beauty, man. Love can't nothing compare to it. Nothing in this world, but black women don't care about what no nigga got to say or what no nigga got to think. They do it. I do this for me. Well, when you take all that shit off, then what? Nah, you know what I'm saying? I do this to make me happy. So that you tell it, cause see, people don't pay attention to words and when they say shit.
They do this to me, that means fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't do shit for you.
Yeah. But when a woman say, I do this to make me happy, so you telling me without it, you are unhappy. Without hair in your head, without makeup on, without these eyelashes, without any of this stuff, you are unhappy with yourself. This is what you are basically saying.
Facts. That's a good way to look at it.
That's the only way to look at it. If people really look at it in a real type way, this is what you're saying. This is what you have been conditioned to feel about yourself. You can't feel good about yourself unless you got all these additives and preservatives.
Unless you're not yourself.
Yeah. You cannot be, because men, we don't have the luxury of, we got, you got to take us as we is, big eye, big lip, bald head, crooked smile, that's, niggas ain't, but you got some of these old crazy niggas now, they doing the hair thing, and niggas might wear makeup. I don't know what these niggas is on. Just stay over there with it, fam. I'm gonna stay over here. I'm cool over here where I'm at. It's a lot less activity and crowd over here where I'm at. At least that's where I try to stand.
Nah, I fuck with that. Of all the things, I'm gonna give you a top 5. Or it could be a bottom 5, really.
Yeah.
So of all the synthetic products that black women wear today, which one do you hate the most? Is it the weave?
I've never liked the weave.
Let me just give you the whole list.
Yeah.
But is it the weave? Is it the lashes? Is it the makeup? Is it the nails? Or is it the baby hair?
What you mean is the baby hair?
I can't stand the motherfucking baby hair. The pasted on baby hair.
What?
I can't stand that.
They selling baby hair?
Yes, man. Dog, they got baby hair.
That's crazy. I understand why they say crazy work. That's crazy work right there.
But what? So
I did not know that. That's information to me.
They
fam.
got baby hair you can attach, my boy.
So you will actually go glue some shit.
That's what they doing. Not only do they have a wig,
you gonna have me looking at that shit.
Now you got a wig and you got
I don't
baby hair attachment.
I'm a professional oblivion, and I'm oblivious to a lot of shit.
I just learned about this too.
Oh man,
I like my women with no aftermarket parts.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? I like the original model.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, like he motherfucker. Now you gonna have me looking at that shit and trying to see like a motherfucker. Bro, what you looking at? And now I'm trying to see if your baby hair real or not fucking that. I don't. It's a collective with me, man. I despise all that shit equally. Well, the nails,
are more tolerable.
Yeah. The nails are tolerable as long as, if they ain't just extreme, but it's all right there the same to me, man. You know what I'm saying? But women from the 90s, we miss them to death because they was just some beautiful motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You ain't see that post that went around where they was showing the women from the night, that video. Yeah. Oh man,
it was a whole different beauty standard, man.
Yeah, it really was.
Natural, just crazy.
Yeah. Crazy. Sisters appreciated themselves a lot more, man. And sisters, y'all really don't appreciate yourself. Other women from other races appreciate what y'all got way more than y'all appreciate yourself.
Man, what y'all know about page 43 on Jet Magazine? Come on. Yeah. What you know about
Jet Beauty of the Week?
Page 43. Every episode.
Yeah, Jet Beauty of the Week, fam.
I used to be a kid, nigga. I go to the grocery store with my mother, and she get to walking around doing this shit, I get to wandering off.
Yeah.
I'm going to the magazine section.
Jet Beauty of the Week.
Page 43.
Jet Beauty of the Week, man. It was, yeah. They should, somebody please start an Instagram page, just Jet Beauty, a Jet Beauty of the Week Instagram page.
Hey, that's a good one, man.
Yeah.
That's a good one, man.
Because they got and
Green Beauty of the Week coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. Jet Beauty, yeah.
Nah,
Beauty
that's
of the
what's
Week.
up. Nah, for real. That was some special shit.
Yeah, it really was. Thinking about it from a psychological aspect, like what I say, how black women don't want to see themselves naturally, that they have been traumatized to see themselves as ugly, and is deep seated, and and I don't think sisters is ready to come up out of that. I don't know if they're able to come up out of it. I don't know if us as black men is able to come up out of all the trauma we've dealt with and accumulated in this country, because they make sure to keep piling it on in different type of ways and different type of avenues, real covert ways. It's not, sometimes like Donald Trump can make some shit seem bombastic, but they got these little,
so many points plotted.
Yeah, they got these little instances and these moments that we look past and we overlook, but these little moments are just as detrimental to our psychological way and our perspective as anything. But we look at it as not much, you know what I'm saying? But everything is an accumulation of who you are, and but Cliff had said that a lot of times our biggest problems, we address the actual issue, but we don't have what next? Okay, what next? So he was like, shit, if they to do that, why don't they start a hedge fund and all the money that they were gonna spend on beauty products? Because they said that you could spend money, but it has to be black owned. That's what they want you to do.
Ain't no black-owned beauty supplies, so shit.
Not in Houston, that I know of. That's
what about that She's Happy Hair shit? Oh, that shit still open?
I don't know.
I remember that.
I'm a whole nigga out here, my nigga.
I just remember they had the radio commercials, the She's Happy Hair. You know what I mean? It sounded ghetto to the motherfucker. That's why I felt like it was.
When have these black ass bitches ever been happy with their hair?
That's why they call it that shit.
But Cliff said they start a hedge fund and invest the money in a hedge fund. And,
that would be awesome.
And try to open up a black owned and start a chain or whatever. But I don't know if black people can trust each other enough.
Man, when you go to Jamaica, you go to Nigeria, you go to fucking Bahamas, the beauty salons is owned by Asians too. I swear to God. When you go to you think about the blackest countries on earth. Listen,
that's fun.
When you go to Jamaica, all of the beauty salons are owned by Asians.
Say, what's even funnier? I
swear to God.
Because I'm a fucked up nigga. I own my fucked upness. I ain't fucked up. Cause when you said that, I imagine a Yang speaking with a Jamaican accent.
They got it. They got that. I swear to God, they got it. You ever been to the hood in America? And listen, you go to the hood store.
Nigga, that'll fuck me up.
Listen, you go to the hood store, you might go to the beauty salon in the hood, and you got them Asians, they talk like little ghetto.
Yeah.
They got Asians in Jamaica.
Nigga, his sons.
That be like, yeah, man. Yo, bumba clock. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. No lie, bro.
That's funny. That's funny as fuck. But you seen.
Ain't that crazy though?
Nah, that's crazy. But you just seen the black Irish. The black Irish was just trending on Twitter like 2 weeks ago. Black Scottish. Black Scottish.
Yeah, I got it on my phone right now.
Scottish. That shit
crazy.
Funny. That shit was fun. Yeah. Like the first time I ever met a black person from England, it was at the Capitol Beach party. That was the year Kanye came. That was before Kanye popped off. Kanye was there. We was at the Victorian, nigga, and these two They was twins. They was super bad. For some reason, bitches, every bitch I ever met from London be super bad.
Yeah, London got some bad.
And for some reason, somebody came and say, man, it's two black bitches next door, nigga. They from London. They talk funny than a motherfucker. I like, man, get the fuck out of here. And I'm not, but I said, what the fuck? I like, man, stop talking like that, cake ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? They were like, what you talking that? I was like, man, y'all don't talk like that for real, man. Yeah, but they thought we was trill. I was like, man, that blew my mind. That was D Gray had opened up for was that Luke? I know they had Luke there, but it was the year before Kanye popped. Kanye was like, he wasn't famous yet, yeah. Because it's a famous picture of Kanye sitting by the pool on the phone. We was at that hotel that day, but nobody knew who he was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this black shit I feel like is more vast than most black people really just.
Yeah, no, nigga, if you go to the dark side of the moon, you gonna see a nigga named Willie Earl there.
Facts. Yeah, we're everywhere, man.
Yeah,
it's almost to the level it's impossible for us to come together.
I seen a post. The white boy was sad that white people not even from Earth, and he say, "I know we not from Earth because the sun hates us." I was like, "Damn!" But he was serious.
That's some real shit.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to be funny. He was serious. He was like, everything on this earth adapted to the sun, except for white people.
Except for white people. That's crazy.
I was like, damn, that's crazy as fuck.
Earlier this year, 2025, you started a new podcast.
Nah, we ain't started it yet. We supposed to start it. We ain't started it yet. Me and Rainwater supposed to do a podcast together, 214-713, Water Boys podcast. We actually was supposed to start it Tuesday, but he down now in Dallas putting together the NBA YoungBoy concert in Dallas, and he also trying to finish up on the new Mo 3 album. So he was like, man, Smack, you gotta come down here, whoop-de-whoop. And even which it ended up being a blessing that we didn't start, because he came up with an even better idea, and we came up with the idea of running it under the flag of Real Life Street Stars. So we gonna do the podcast at Real Life Street Stars on the couch, on the blue couch.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Rainwater and Smackwater, that shit gonna be crazy.
Yeah, because Rainwater, we talk, man. Rainwater, to me, he's a little crazy little monkey nigga, man. That nigga that. But he say some real shit.
He got a vision with what he's doing. He's not just out here talking shit.
Nah, he ain't. He say it's just how he say shit. I see why people would wanna punch on Rainwater, cause he not smug, but the shit he says comes off as like some matter of factly smug, like nigga, like nigga, you don't know that type shit, like how you be like, nigga, get your dumb ass. That's how, not to me, but I see how people can be easily rubbed wrong by Rainwater, because just how he states shit just so matter of factly, like this is supposed to be common knowledge, and it's just something that some knowledge he's privy to, because you had a relationship with this nigga. But he said like, everybody
he quick, he matter of fact, and like it'd be disrespectful to people that don't really know.
It'd be disrespectful to people who do know, because they hate the fact that he a funny little dude to me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure, man. Rainwater, a lot of club promoters have similar personalities like that. I know a couple people in Houston, they got that same, like they know what's hot, what's not. They not finna argue with you about it, and they be in the streets. And they have that similar, and I believe Rain was a promoter at one point.
Yeah, because we had that conversation just, what that was that yesterday? Day before yesterday was on the phone. Man, I be doing so much. My days be running together like a mug sometimes. But yeah, cause I told him, I was like, man, I ain't never heard of you until, I seen you on social media talking about Mo 3, whoop, whoop. He was like, nah, man, I'll put shows together, whoop de whoop. I booked J-Dog, and he went to name and all, he was like, you could ask such and such. I was like, nah, I'm not trying to say that I'm just telling you when I became aware of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're not who you are. I know you got to be somebody, because people value your opinion and what you say. You know what I'm saying? Aside from, because I told him I attached him to Mo3, and he was like, "Nah, man, I was way before." He said that's how I ended up meeting Mo3 because he was doing his thing.
Yeah, doing shows and clubs and shit.
Yeah.
Man, I see you. You spoke on Real Life Street Stars. That's the platform you're gonna be under. But man, over the past 8 months since the last time I interviewed you, every time I open my phone, I see you everywhere. And you've been the type of person who's never been like hesitant to like genuinely work with people. And I love that. I love to see that shit. Have you noticed a difference in Dallas and Houston's music industry? The more
I haven't paid attention, but I've been made aware of it. I was just in the studio. I just said that I'm working on this Ghetto Boys tribute album, and we was just in the studio. Fast Lane, Polo, TSF, Ice. He from the hood. He TSF producer, main TSF producer. Polo, Bub's Burgers, and it came up about the Dallas music scene and what's going on, New Dallas. And I've talked to Jeff, head cat with Real Life Street Stars. He even informed me. Zillionaire Doe, he's leading the charge with New Dallas, but Big X the Plug has the #1 album in the country, and I see why, because just yesterday I was on the track and I listened to that Hope You're Happy twice. You know what I'm saying? And I see. Plus, it's geared. It's a relationship album about a woman. Mainly, he got 2 songs that's like real life songs. Not to say that being in a relationship not real life, but I'm saying real life as in other stuff besides a relationship.
not just the target.
Yeah, not a target audience type, but the album is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? It deserves to be. I see why it's the #1 album in the country. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see why it's. I don't argue against that at all. Plus with marketing, and I had seen somebody say beforehand, because I don't want to take credit like this is me saying it, but I'm just saying when they said it, and this was before I heard the album, and after I heard the album, I could easily agree with what they said. They said that he seamlessly puts together hip hop and country like it was always meant to go together.
Yeah, his voice is nice too.
Yeah,
he got some shit. Big X is hot.
Yeah, he's hot. He's
like a big fish in the sea.
And I met him. The first time I met him was shout out to Tammy the Tiger. It was at Dynasty headquarters. I didn't know who he was. This was before he popped. And his manager, I had walked in. Polo D was DJing, and he's screaming me. I play him the drops I done for him and everything. And so Big X manager come to the edge of the stage. He and he like, man, whoop de whoop, this Big X whoop from Dallas. I'm like, who? You know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, Big X, man, we love you, man. You'll come up on stage and fuck with us. And I went on stage, kicked it with him and shit. And they played a couple of his jams. It's a club atmosphere, so you really don't get the effect. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he's new. I never heard him before, but I heard something. And as soon as I left that club, I put that nigga in and listened to him all the way riding home. And even the next day, I was like, oh, this nigga got something. I knew.
He got something.
After that night, I was like, oh, no, this nigga special. You know what I'm saying? This nigga special.
I think when Lil Wayne dropped the Carter 6 album, I feel like the song he had with Big X the Plug might have been the best song on there.
I ain't even heard of Carter 6.
It's a good song.
Yeah, I gotta check it out. Now, Big X, he nice. Like his voice, his tone, the tone of his voice is real. Like it's butter. You know what I'm saying? He nice. And I fucks with him. Shout out to his manager Kyle, because I sent them. I had a great idea, and I ain't gonna even say what the idea, because I don't want nobody to take it. But Kyle, check it. Yeah, I know you seen it, man. Get that nigga that idea, man. That nigga gonna fuck around, go multi-diamond. Y'all do that.
He going like I don't know diamond, but I could see it.
But
he's selling records.
I gave him a diamond idea.
He's about to.
I'm gonna tell you what the idea is off camera and watch what you say.
Damn.
I'm gonna tell it out because I don't want nobody to take it and run with it.
Don't forget now.
Nigga, I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell you off camera and you gonna be like, oh, he gonna win like a motherfucker. He do that. He gonna win.
Big X is poised to be the hottest rapper out of Texas right now.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, out of Texas. I don't know where he might finish the race at, but as of right now, yeah,
Mainstream and
yeah.
with the rodeo and the Beyonce thing, that shit just took him through the roof. And the song Texas
What you
though,
mean, Texas Beyonce rodeo
like
thing?
his song. You know, I'm from Texas. It was
Yeah,
it was a
she
big
came
thing.
out to it or something.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
big thing in the rodeo. Like, yeah, he got them fan base now.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? He got.
Did she remix it or just come out to it on stage? I
I
think
believe
she
she
just
just
walked
came
out
out. Yeah,
to
she
it.
came out
Yeah,
to it.
walked
Yeah,
out to it.
yeah, she came out to
But
it.
that's big enough. Beyonce
Yeah,
walked out on you. That's
yeah,
kind of like when Rihanna
yeah.
broke
She
Slick of the
definitely.
wrist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's exactly what happened. She came out to her shit during the rodeo.
yeah.
And but okay, so how about this? Big X the Plug, his biggest song to date,
Biggest, the largest.
the biggest, the largest.
Yeah.
It
He
just
said he
came
didn't
out.
write it.
It just
He
came
said he
out
didn't write it.
that he didn't write it. He said
Yeah.
it, and he said it so effortlessly, like he didn't give a fuck.
No, I don't. I don't take it that way.
He
I
said
don't
his
take it that
homeboy
way.
wrote it.
Yeah, I don't take it that way because I don't want it to be like he was cavalier, like, and so what about it. But I think
He was nonchalant.
Yeah, because it was just. It's a real nigga's way to be nonchalant about the truth.
Like he ain't write that shit. My
Yeah,
homeboy wrote
it's
that.
a real nigga's way to be nonchalant about the truth. You know, about some real shit that's really not that big of a deal that other people will turn, because like you asking me about it. But to a real nigga, like, okay, yeah, my partner wrote that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm giving I'm not gonna sit here, cause a real nigga, cause back in the day, man, your image, you don't need to. Nah, my nigga done that. I'm not finna tell a nigga that I done some shit that I didn't do.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? On that note, you know what I'm saying? Now, I done took cases for two niggas before, but that's the other end of the spectrum of being a real nigga. But when my nigga done something that he deserves his acknowledgement for, that's a real nigga's way. And that was the problem while people was making a big deal about Drake having ghostwriters.
Yeah.
Because it was like, I'm not saying that they meant to keep it a secret or they was trying to keep it a secret. It was just what was going on. And then once people made it a deal, Drake, I don't know, he might have addressed it in an interview or whatever, I don't know. But, so I don't, yeah, but his partner wrote it and his partner gave him a bad motherfucker. And I'm glad that he wasn't proud.
It fit him though.
Yeah. Because what you got to realize, we had this conversation in the studio, me, Fastlane. I say, because we talked about that. When you got somebody that's around you, sometimes they watching you and they know you. You could just have, I used an analogy, or in the studio, I say, you might have had just finished arguing with your gal and hung up the phone and said something, your partner, here, my nigga. And you look at it, you be like, oh shit. And he been around you and your gal. He know the intimate details and, without being, messy or anything, but he could write a song about your personal life or how you feel or how you act or how you move because it's your homeboy. He around you. So he know you.
Yeah.
And, and you could feel it because you like, damn. And sometimes he might see shit of you that you don't see yourself. You be like, damn, nigga, I do that. And then you think you be like, damn, I do that whole ass shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, of course. It doesn't surprise me that, the song fit, his homeboy wrote it and it fit and it matched him perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a great song. Till this day, and I told him and Kyle, his manager, I say, I don't believe that they done everything that they could do with that song. I think that song really can even be bigger than what it is and what it was.
Yeah.
They ain't even scratched the surface with the
visuals,
with the commercialization of it.
Yeah, because you could, whenever a company wants to introducing McDonald's biggest meal.
Yeah.
The biggest Coca-Cola you could buy.
Or they bring back supersize.
You know what I'm saying?
Supersize, nigga, it's been a while since they supersize fries. It's the biggest, the largest. Yeah. A Big Mac, it's the biggest, the largest. Because if McDonald's tap you for, boy, they, yeah.
In your eyes, is ghostwriting acceptable in rap now? To you?
In all actuality, when it came to in rap, it's always been acceptable. In hip hop, the culture, it wasn't, but in rap, It's always been
in
acceptable.
making these songs.
But because the very first motherfucking hit rap song was ghostwritten. Grandmaster Caz.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Grandmaster Caz wrote, Big Bang Hank snatched that page out of Grandmaster Caz notebook, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
So the very first hit song, Eazy-E career, was made off of people writing for him.
Right, yeah.
Everything Bushwick Bill ever wrote was or everything he ever rapped was wrote for him. It's always been a part of hip hop.
Is that an asterisk though when you get to like
it depends.
Higher tiers of judgment?
No, if you saying that you are great or you are the greatest, are you the greatest rapper, or because you could be the greatest rapper without being the greatest MC.
It's levels.
Yeah, because you could rap your ass off. Like, you could deliver these words. Like your cadence, your delivery, the tone of your voice, the emotion in your voice. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't write it. You're not an MC. You're not a lyricist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's different categories. Once it got so big, and then you go to seeing the cracks in the cement. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, real shit.
Yeah. But I don't have a problem with it, because if you're trying to craft a great album or a great project, or you're trying to craft a hit song,
you might need some help.
Yeah, it might take a team to craft that, because you could sit on your pride and flop, or if you actually trying to be great and produce great music, you know what I'm saying? Are you trying to rap to feed your own ego, the fans, or are you trying to affect the world? What level are you trying to stop on? And that's all it basically depends on. What are you comfortable with? What are you trying to achieve? Can you achieve it on your own, or do you need a team? You just got to be real about the situation and real to yourself about whatever it is, you looking to do and what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, it's a tricky thing, but yeah, it's so many levels to it, like you say.
Yeah.
More so onto the hip hop thing. Aside from what you started with, or you're about to start with Rainwater, you also started your own podcast, Hip Hop Top 5.
Well, it's not a podcast, it's a TV show.
Okay, so explain how.
Yeah, it's shout out to Lil Bro, Caleb Israel the God. I thought I brought one of my books.
I got it at the house.
And I talked about it on. Y'all got to go back.
I know the story of how it came about. I know how.
I think we talked about it on
camera. I know when you wrote it out.
Yeah, we wrote it in the penitentiary, and it just came full. Cause see, me and him was ahead of the curve. We had a podcast before the term like podcast was glamorized, but he was on some kind of spirit. I ain't gonna, that's Lil Bro. We shoot the shit out, but I don't want to say it and what people take it the wrong way, because he'll know what I mean, but other people won't.
I got you.
But he was on a spiritual quest.
Okay.
And the people around him didn't appreciate him doing a podcast with me speaking how I spoke. But the whole point about it is that, well, I ain't gonna even divulge that information, because that's between me and him. And that's what happened. So we laid that aside, but it ended up coming back around full circle with us doing the TV show, because it's actually doing it with Afro Vibes TV. You can find it on Roku TV. The channel is Afro Vibes. They got their own website, an app, Afro Vibes TV.
And that's
radio.
Where are they based?
They in Houston. They right here in Houston.
Okay.
Yeah, Afro Vibes. Shout out to Phil.
So what was the decision to make it a TV show instead of a podcast? Because podcasting is so popular now.
Well, I went up there for shout out to Kristen. She got a TV show with Afro Vibes called is it Sit Down Hoes, Let Me Talk to You, or Shut Up Hoes, Let Me Say Something, or Shut Up Hoes, Let Me Talk to You. It's a funny ass name. And so I done it, and she's a little crazy, little energetic ass little lady. But everybody was making such a big deal about me coming up there. But I've actually, my partners, Dale, who I went to PV with, they had a show up there way back in the day, like a Jamaican show. You know what I'm saying? It was Jamaican themed or something. And I done a show up there with them way back in the day. But when I came up there and Philip was like, everybody was making a big deal, like Smackwater coming. And he was like,
Celebrity, man.
you know. But and once I got there, and once me and her done the show, and then me and him went to talking, and he was like, man, you got to be whatever. And then he seen the show. But after the show, but this was after the fact when he put it up in the numbers, you know. But because she's a ball of energy, she really fun to be around. But so that's what launched. So he was like, man, I'd like you to come up here and do something. And so I was like, well, you know, because if I'd done something, I wanted it to be something of substance and something different. I didn't just want to.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted it to be something different, and it's just straight a hip hop show. And I want to, you know, me and Lil Bro, you know, because we talk hip hop, we hip hop heads, and we argue hip hop and debate it. That's how we met, you know. So
yeah, I consider myself a hip hop head too, and I love what I've seen. I've been watching clips that you post on Instagram.
Yeah,
and I love what you guys are doing in the conversations.
Yeah.
What does hip hop mean to you, or what is hip hop?
Hip hop is life, man. It's the sound of the world. Everything is hip hop, and everything has always been hip hop. The genre and the music stylistic of the music has just become prevalent, but hip hop has always existed in the pulse of the universe. You know what I'm saying? Everything. If you listen to the rhythm of a heartbeat, it's hip hop. You could hear it in hip hop, as well as jazz, as funk. But hip hop is just a little more
special, unique, vibrant, electric.
You could do
the eye of the storm.
What you could do with hip hop, you have yet to be able to see any other genre of music you'd be able to do with hip hop. Like, it's different. And just to think when it started, like, people didn't classify it as music or relevant or anything, because it was just so. And that was before it became abrasive. It was just, people don't like new. They don't like change.
Backwards hats, sneakers.
And that was before it was that. They were still piggybacking off of punk and funk and rock
and disco.
You know what I'm saying? It had yet to craft its own image and style. Then once b-boying, you know what I'm saying? Because they used to b-boy with spikes on and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Serious.
Yeah, well, on the West Coast, they was popping and locking, and they rerun them was dressed halfway, you know, I don't want to diminish or shade, but it was halfway clownish. The rock, you know what I'm saying? You know, suspenders and bright colors, and you know what I'm saying? Before it became urban, like real, like this is the look of the ghetto.
Yeah, it's
before it got Jam Master Jade.
The transcendent of it, the writing on the wall, it was like if you could put it in slow motion from the 60s to 70s, 80s, just yeah.
What happened in hip hop? It got Jam Master Jade. That's what happened to
when the gangster shit came in.
It got Jam Master Jade. Jam Master Jade's image. Run DMC became the biggest thing in the world, but it was Jam Master Jade.
And that image was mainstream, taking the street nigga, drug dealer image.
That look.
Yeah, and what Run and DMC did was take Jam Master Jay, who was the real street nigga, take they NWA, they Eazy-E'd.
Yeah.
They took Easy.
Or CB4.
Yeah.
CB4.
Real shit though.
Yeah.
Man, this shit is deep.
The game got Jam Master Jade.
I love that.
That's a term, nigga. You got Jam Master Jade. That means you got turned out on
that image.
You got not on just image. You just got turned out, or you got introduced to something that became bigger than what you know people even knew. Like, it became popularized. Yeah, you got Jam Master Jade, fam.
I like that, man.
Yeah,
I like that.
Or JM Jade, or however you want to say it. You know what I'm saying?
Hip hop top 5. Of course, hip hop. But can you give me your top 5 music genres? of all time?
Aside from hip hop?
Well, we know hip hop is one of them.
Yeah, hip hop.
So
hip hop is top. But
for me too. But that means I need you to give me
four more.
Yeah.
R&B. Stopping with R. Kelly. Yeah, I stop at R. Kelly.
After him.
Yeah, they can keep that shit down.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
You had little moments, you have pockets, but overall, nah, you can keep that shit. 3 would be funk.
Okay.
Yeah, funk is like is the stepdaddy of hip hop. It beat the shit out of hip hop.
I feel like R&B is a sister.
Yeah. Yeah, stepdaddy. Funk is his stepdaddy. It beat the shit out of it. Yeah. This is abusive step pops.
Real shit though.
Yeah. 4. I would have to say, I like country.
That's respect.
I like country, and my Uncle Scott, he put me on country, but I like country. What made me gain an affinity for country is when I started writing it. Because country is in the wheelhouse of blues and hip hop, because country thrives off of toxicity.
Yeah. My wife left me.
Yeah.
She took the dog.
Yeah, it thrives off. The more toxic it is in country, pretty much kind of the better it is.
But it's a humble music. Like, it's like, I lost my job.
Yeah. Like, nigga, can it get any worse? My nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you ain't gonna kill yourself yet, kinfolk?
But you know what's crazy? When I hear you say that, you know, like any other music, the real roots of country come from black people.
From blues.
Blues, Zydeco, all kind of shit. Yeah.
And I gotta, and I know my grandfather probably turning over in his grave, and my auntie probably but blues, I have to end it just out of respect for my grandfather, Johnny Clyde Copeland, and respect for my auntie Shamika. Being the even though it's not as celebrated, I don't even know if they even announce it on award shows when they come back from a commercial who won the blues Grammy or the blues award anymore. That's where R&B at now. They used to have, that's how you could tell how hot your genre is. Do they call you on that stage to accept an award?
Nah, for real.
If they don't call you on the stage,
they can't make no money off your motion, they're not fucking with you.
Yeah, if they don't call you on that stage, what you doing ain't shit. And if they don't even announce when they come back from a commercial break, nigga, you probably sitting in the nosebleeds, my nigga. You probably didn't even get a +1 KK. Just you, nigga.
Nah, for sure. Man, we talked a lot about women, and I'm going to stay on the top 5, but I got to bring the women in because I feel like Smackwater, one of the most consistent things about you is the foot you keep on women's neck.
I don't view it as that,
but okay,
I'm the man that love women so much that I'm gonna tell them the honest,
very critical.
Not critical. I'm gonna tell you the absolute truth, because I even tell women the truth when it comes to men. It's just that they can accept the truth when I'm flashing out on us and giving them the game on us, but then they can't take it when a nigga hold the mirror up to them. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, and that kind of touches a lot of tones that we spoke on earlier.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this before we get deeper on that topic. We're still on hip hop top 5. And I feel like these answers will kind of shed some light on the things that you just said. Top 5 female rappers of all time.
That's you must have seen Caleb, because God always asks that question. That's his favorite question. My number 1 is MC Lyte.
Yeah, she's nice.
Yeah, MC Lyte. Even when she came out, and not just because I still want to put dick on her, just for the nostalgia that she chose a nigga, and that whole ass bodyguard came over there hating with your bitch ass. Look at that, nigga. I was doing so good on the interview with all of, but yeah. Yeah, but MC Light, because, you know, she was like, when she hit, and I think, you know, her brother Milk and then was writing for her, but like I don't know how true it was, but they say they, you know, they was turning down, you know, features. They like dudes didn't want to get in the booth with her because they felt like, you know, man, I can't let this female show me up. You know what I'm saying?
She was nice, and her aura was together.
It was that. Two. Eve.
That's nice.
And everything that Eve done, but I give Eve number 2 because of one song. But she, don't get me wrong, she done some dope shit, but that one song I heard about her homegirl with the abusive dude, that blew my mind, man.
Love is Blind.
Yeah. That was like pockish. When I heard, I was like, oh shit, that's different.
Yeah, he was nice. That's probably it. Definitely one of the greatest female rap songs ever.
Yeah, that was
a conversation that should have been spoke on in female rap.
Yeah,
a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm talking about it was pockish. Like when I heard Brenda's Got a Baby, I was like, God damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was graphic. It was emotional. It was logical and sensible. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, your heart went out for the sister, and you really, you know, you couldn't, as a man, you couldn't leave without wanting to put hands on that whole ass nigga. Like, bitch ass nigga, you don't even know the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ah, damn, bitch ass nigga, that was extreme. Yeah, but that one song made me view Eve.
That's like, a good one.
Like, okay, like, that was big for me. You know what I'm saying? That was real big. Missy.
Okay. Missy?
Yeah, Missy was a phenomenon.
Which song though?
Missy.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Cause I'm over here stuck on the lovers, but Missy's for sure number 3.
Yeah, Missy, fam. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And really, Missy cause her output was great, but that song, like I say, that song made me like I had a pop moment with Eve with that song. Like I really view Eve as possibly being bigger than her career panned out to be because of that one song.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because after I heard Brenda's Got a Baby, I knew Pac was going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like he was going to be something whole totally different. And that's what I thought about Eve after hearing that one song. Like, oh, nah, she finna be something totally different. But however it panned out is whatever. But Missy was different. And when I say different, she really was different. And she wasn't afraid to be different. You know what I'm saying? And it was refreshing. It wasn't a corny different. It was a cool, hip, like fly. Like, yeah, I'm fucking with this. Yeah. And fifth, oh, okay. Yeah, fifth, Lady of Rage.
Really? I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puff. Hey, talking about
Rage, nigga. You got to realize Rage.
Talking about Baby D.
Yeah, like a motherfucker. She stood toe to toe.
She know all the snacks.
She stood toe to toe with them niggas.
Beautiful woman though.
Yeah. She stood toe to toe with them niggas, my nigga. Yeah. Every song, she stood toe to toe. She ain't missed. Give me one song she missed on when she was standing next to them niggas.
What's your favorite Lady of Rage song?
Afro Puffs.
Afro Puffs?
Yeah. Afro Puffs. Yeah. Even though all the shit she spit on the Chronic was hard, but Afro Puffs, I was like, because it was different. And I am the roughest. Hey,
that's a classic. You could never forget that shit.
Yeah, I'm hitting MC like, you'll get. I was like, oh yeah. Yeah. But Death Row was magical right there. And they found a pocket. And
it's crazy how shit like that used to be on the radio in the 90s.
Why you say that?
Because like right now it ain't like that. It's just like a whole different, just straight mainstream. Of course they got different radio stations, different, but like.
Well, I ain't listened to the radio in so damn long. I wouldn't even know what they. I know like 4 Big X the Plug songs, like in top 10, and they on the radio right now in heavy rotation. Which, you know, they relationship songs, and it's a nigga saying how hurt he was behind a woman or how a woman. So I see why it connects.
For
You know what I'm saying? Because relationships are turbulent. You know
Facts.
Yeah.
When I was listening to your top 5 list of female rappers, one thing that stood out to me is that there was no
Current.
sexually explicit female rappers. It was no, because the sexual thing is a big thing with female rappers now.
Yeah, I don't really get it. I don't,
It was no
okay.
Lil Kim's. It was no
I don't, cause I didn't.
Trina's.
I don't want to hear about the pussy funky bitch. I don't care. If I'm riding with a female and that's what she want to hear, cool. But I'm not riding around banging at my motherfucking self.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to really hear that shit. Now, if I'm in a club and it's making a hoe shake her ass, play that shit. You know what I'm saying? Sexy red, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But on average, nah. Nah.
Yeah, okay. You have a post recently also where you said J-Lo, of all the celebrity bitches, played the game the best.
I ain't gonna just say the best, but she definitely know how to play the game, or she got a team around her that instructs her, like which moves to make and what's wide. Like she played it. J-Lo a bad bitch, man. Hey, you can't take that away from her, man. She climbed it. They say she, wasn't afraid to chunk that cock on who she needed to chunk the cock on to get what she wanted. I wasn't in the room. I wasn't there. I'm just saying what they say. Is but she dope. She know how to play the game, man. She started off with niggas and she made sure to secure her own people and secure the bag and secure her legacy with her people. Cause ain't nobody, it don't matter who try to make you or whatever. If your people ain't standing with you, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you trying to do is more than likely gonna fail if your people ain't standing with you. It might succeed for a minute, or you might have a time, but overall, like the whole legacy of it, it's not gonna last. Nobody has ever had a great life without their people involved, without their people backing.
Facts.
Yeah, but now she definitely, and now she, she's in them hallways and in them corridors. I ain't seen her in a movie in so long, in a while. I don't, because at one moment she was the big ticket. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she couldn't miss.
You say that attaching herself to black men early on was part of her game?
That was, and I'm not saying she done it intentionally, and I'm not saying she didn't, but that was if you're gonna get anybody to accept something, the easiest way to get them to accept it is to run it through black people and black culture. The easiest way to get homosexuality mainstream was to run it through Barack Obama and get Barack Obama to push it on niggas and get niggas to accept it because they accept this nigga.
For sure.
If you want anything to be considered cool, you run it through black people. Because black people got an unearthly type cool about ourselves. That we could take anything and make anything look cool and acceptable. We make killing each other look cool and acceptable.
Yeah.
We make poverty look cool and acceptable. We make being dumb and uneducated look cool and acceptable. So much so that anything on the opposite end of it, we make it look uncool. Oh, that whole ass nigga graduated college. Oh, bitch ass nigga beat your bitch ass. Oh, whole ass nigga, get that whole ass nigga.
I've seen interviews where you say like the devilish nature of white people is the thing that sustains the black cool.
No, I didn't. That's not what I said. I questioned because everything we are, because it's a lot of people. Niggas is so dumb. And not you. I'm just because I'm thinking about some of the comments I've seen, and niggas is so dumb and surface level thinking. Everything that black people are in this country has the white man's thumbprint on it. everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything derives, everything has a derivative. And everything that black people are, is, will be, have become, it derives from being associated with these white folks. And everything since we've met them, we've been under a rule of oppression. So, of course, oppression affected us, and it affects how we move and everything. It affects the way you think. It affects everything. So, I question, like, what would black people be without white man's oppression?
Right, right. The oppression is a big part of it's the like adverse side of it.
Yeah, but
eclipse side.
Through the oppression, we still rise, and we still come out with all of this creativity. So basically, what would we be? Would we still have that same edge and that same push and that same creative drive without being under oppression? That's just the basis of the question.
Yeah,
but niggas want, because you niggas can't think. The easiest and freest thing for niggas to do is think, but niggas refuse to think. That's why I hate niggas. Because niggas refuse to think. Niggas would prefer, because I put up the post about, it was just recent. I can't even think of what the post is, but a nigga said up under it, and I hate niggas. The nigga say that sound like victim mentality. Let me tell you something, fam. I hate when niggas see this, and this is gonna get me to this point here. I'm glad this here conversation is going this way. People, mainly white folks, they could say something and give it to niggas, and niggas just run with it. Black people, we run with it. Victim mentality. That is a Jedi mind trick to make you not want to hold them accountable for what that sound like victim mentality. So let's say a woman get raped and she go to speaking about the trauma she faces, because even though it happened 20, 30 years ago, but it was traumatic, and she's speaking about the trauma she deals with daily because of her being raped 20, 30 years ago, and somebody say, oh, that sound like rape, blaming.
Yeah, people always gonna try to take it to the extreme.
Like you telling her that what the trauma that she deals with isn't valid because what? Not you. You see what I'm saying? So, of course, I have a victim mentality when I've been victimized. Black people have been victimized for 500 years. So why wouldn't you have a victim mentality? How can you tell somebody, okay, let me put it like this. You got a boxer. He been boxing for a long time. His record is 0-50. But you tell him he needs to have a champion attitude.
He like, look, man, boxing might not be my thing. They're like, no, champ. Hang in there. You're almost about. He like, nah.
Yeah, man. You are what you are. You are everything that's been put into you, and life is what it is, man. And people don't like to be uncomfortable. They hate uncomfortable truths. But you are what you are. We are victims of this establishment.
The comfort zone is the place that breeds flaws.
Yeah. We've been victimized. We continue to be victimized. You continue to be victimized. People of all, if you aren't rich and powerful and determining what's going on, you are being victimized and you being played.
Yeah. If you putting shit together, struggling to pay bills, if you're at a certain point in life, you are definitely being victimized.
You're being victimized. You're being played, man. You know.
Average everyday person.
See, so So people got to really be careful with words that because people just say shit and they just want to dismiss something and they don't want to be uncomfortable and they don't want to have to face up to their own bullshit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to manipulate and control people. Like, one thing I hate is that Zodiac shit. I hate it because it's the biggest bullshit and one of the biggest shams ever. But dumbass niggas, it's cancer season. It's what season? Yeah, and people like they could read the stuff. Motherfucker tell you, this is the characteristics of this. Man, that's the biggest dumbest shit ever, fam. How is you gonna say that everybody that's born up under this is what they is? See, a lot of motherfuckers don't even know this, and I'm finna educate y'all, man, on how big of a bullshit that Zodiac is, fam. See, the ancestors had it right, because they were more in tune with nature and everything. It's 13 months.
Okay.
The moon goes through 13 cycles. Every 28 days is a month. You have 13 moons to get. If you start right now today, it will be 13 new moons to get right back to this point. The moon goes through, because you get zodiac signs because of the constellations. The moon goes through 13 different constellations, not 12. The white man took the calendar and done what he wanted. It actually used to be 10 months in the calendar. Have you ever asked yourself why September, SEPT, which is 7, is the 9th month? October, which is 10, OCT is 10. I mean, it's the OCT is 8, my bad, but it's the 10th month. November, NOV is 11. I mean, NOV is 9, but it's 11. DEC is 10, Deca.
Yeah.
But it's 12.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It used to be 10 months. The white folks they take it and they just do what they want and shove it back to you and you eat it and you run with it and you don't even know why or what, you never question it. But then when I come and tell you something, but you question me and you shun me and you want to argue against me because of what the white man said, when you could go research it for yourself, because the white man also said what I'm telling you right now is truthful. But since you don't want to research it and you don't want to hear it, you just want to go along with this here because it's a lot more comfortable, because if you peel back the layers of what really is true, you
gotta look at yourself.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you how it got to 12 months. It used to be 10 months, which is still wrong because it's actually 13 months. The moon goes through 13 constellations in the sky. So if in all actuality, it should be 13 zodiac signs, if it was correct. But it was originally 10 months. It's called a Gregorian calendar because you had Julius, he had a month added. 31, because see, if you look at the calendar, it's 31. Every other month is 31 days. 31, except for everything is 31/30, except for February has 28. You know why February has 28? Because they took 2 days out of February to make these other months. Because Julius wanted a month named after him in the calendar. And then coming right after Julius was Augustus. That's how you get July and August. And it threw the calendar off what they had.
31 days.
They right next to each other. And because he wanted as many days in his month as Julius had.
Right.
So both of them back to back is 31 days. And it threw September, October, November, it pushed them down the line 2 months. That's where it comes from. This is where your zodiac sign comes from. I'm a Leo. No, you ain't, you dumb son of a bitch. Let me tell you something. Chinese do Year of the Dragon, Year of the Goat. Everybody born in this year got trait or got characteristics of a goat. You believe that?
You're the rat. All type of.
Do you believe everybody born that year got characteristics of a bunny rabbit?
No.
But you would believe that everybody born in this month got these characteristics here. Between this here little time span here, because the white man told you so. But why? So why? What Yin Yang say about their year? Why it don't apply?
Nah, for real.
But you know, I know the comments is going crazy right now because you coming to celebrate your birthday, and you know your sister a Cancer, and the Cancers ain't better than the Leos and the all that whole ass shit.
You just had a birthday though.
Who? I ain't just had no birthday, man. Dumb niggas don't. I just put up a post and somebody, I said every blessing is a lesson. I'm grateful for every blessing. And I spell blessing, BLESSON. And somebody, I didn't even know, because by the time I got back to the post, because Boom called me. Shout out to Money Making Boom. And he like, nigga, bro, I was like, nigga, ain't my birthday. And he was like, man, I just wished you a happy birthday. He say up under the post. I said, man, I nowhere on that post did I say, I didn't say another day around the sun. I didn't hashtag happy birthday me or nothing. Nigga, that's just how easy. And I didn't even, it was so far gone, I didn't even bother correcting niggas. I just let niggas have at it, man. Y'all go ahead, man.
Real talk.
But every day is really a birthday. Every day you wake up, you got the chance to be reborn. So in actuality, you know, if you look at it in that way, you know, every day you can be rebirthed.
I agree with you. Man. I want to ask you this too, because this is common understanding in today's culture, especially in the line of work that we do. Is attention a drug?
Oh, hell yeah. It's the greatest drug on the planet right now.
Over the fent.
Everything.
The heroin.
Everything. Attention, and the need for it is probably gonna be worse than any drug, any drug, man-made drug ever. This here camera, this here right here, probably gonna be, you know, I see everything as a downfall of man, and everything is interconnected. Everything that exists is interconnected. But this here is extremely dangerous because people, there's a lot of people out here that have no qualms whatsoever about their actions or their word, that they don't even give two thoughts about it just for the attention, the allure of it. It's a lot of people out here who want this social media fame extremely bad to where they just are extreme.
Yeah, I see it.
Extreme, fam. They, and to some people there are no boundaries. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people wish it is a boundary so they know where to cross it at. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people that hope there's a boundary just so they could cross it, because they know if I cross this boundary, that'll get me the attention that I seek so desperately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think social media is ultimately good or bad for society as a whole?
I don't think anything is inherently good or bad. It's the person, it's who use it, it's for whatever, you know. It can be good, it can be bad. It just depends on the user. A lot of time, who controls it. You know, is the person, is Zuckerberg, he's over Facebook and Instagram. Is his intention, what is his intention for society as a whole? Or is it self-serving? You know what I'm saying? Because if anything is self-serving, it's gonna, in the long haul, gonna be hurtful overall for everybody, because I'm only trying to serve myself and what I want.
I do believe it's a self-serving culture that we have going on.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Everybody trying to serve themselves.
Yeah.
And as much as they can. Like people plate overfill. People overfill their plate today, man, and don't even be hungry. It's like somebody who just steady taking plates to the car. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't even sat down and ate yet, and there's other people who still ain't ate, who ain't even arrived
End
yet.
up throwing that shit away.
Yeah, but you just it's not even greed. It's past greed. It's compulsive. It's dangerous.
Facts.
Yeah, it's dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're at a point right now, 2025, where, you know, man, society, culture, especially here in America, the South, the North, East, West, wherever, shit can go any way.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at anything. I've been real cut off. I haven't, cause I've been having a bunch going on. You know, movies, music, just on life, meditating. Like a lot of people, I do a lot of meditating and thinking. You know, just for my own personal solace and my own personal peace. You know, so because I be like through this interview, I told you shit that you was just telling me that's news to me. I don't. You got some people who thrive on keeping up with what's going on, and I really don't care one way or the other. If I know, I know. If I don't, I don't. But I don't go out just to seek to find out what's going on in anybody's life in particular.
I noticed, though, if I could break it down to you in the basics of whatever happened, you always be able to give me good commentary.
Yeah, because I got real nigga vision.
The realest nigga on the ground.
Yeah, I got real nigga vision, man. Real nigga vision. You're gonna see things in a real type way. You know what I'm saying? My vision ain't skewed. It's not gonna be biased. You know what I'm saying? I separate emotion from it. Even though I know them clips with real life street stars, people think it's emotional, but it was me knowing me. It was more irrational than emotional. I'm the irrationality of what I'm talking about, like, is what put it over the top. Is why it's like sometimes I go extreme just to show you how extreme you gotta be to play the fool to catch the fool sometimes.
For me, it's different because I feel like I kind of know you a little differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I see them clips.
But I'm saying that's why I know why it went that way. I'm telling you why it went that way, because I know it was the irrationality of what we was talking about. And so I say, okay, since the shit is over the top, all right, over the top then.
But I always notice when you go that way and you go over the top, it always be because niggas piss you off. It don't be for female. You like for the females. It don't be for like the economics. It don't be for the grocery prices. It's when niggas piss you off. Is only when you be like, whenever you go that way, it's you always it always come back to like, nigga. Bro, I've been trying to tell you niggas. And it's that love for being black. You know what I mean? It's that love for being a real nigga though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you'll never leave the real nigga life, the real black man life in America, but you like, God damn.
Yeah.
Can I get a break?
I would, yeah. Nah, you can't get a break being no nigga.
Never.
Nah, you never. It's not, it's dangerous, it's exciting. Sometimes it's boring, sometimes it's lackluster. But I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world, you know what I'm saying?
That's why females like niggas though.
Yeah.
Because it's emotionally like, you get a lot of emotional variety fucking with a nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Yeah, bitches like that.
Yeah, they don't like no boring nigga. They don't like no mundane nigga. They love a nigga they can control for him being a sucker, but they don't like a nigga they can control. You know what I'm saying? They love him because they can use him and run over him.
They like a nigga they control, like, okay, you could use the apartment, you could get your money.
They love that, yeah.
They love, okay, I can.
But they don't like that nigga. You're a bitch ass nigga.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, they don't like you, nigga. You just, I'm baffled at, they find so many goofy niggas to give money to, and like the definition. I'm watching the deconstruction of society, and the altering of reality right in front of my face, and sometimes that drives me. Like society, I'm watching it deconstruct right in front of my eyes. Women are more aggressive and violent as fuck, my nigga. And that's not even y'all nature or y'all position, but this narrative, this baddie. Every time you turn on a reality show or something, bitches fighting, so you bitches gotta follow that lead. That's what you want to be. These niggas is making these old sucker ass songs, and niggas is following right along, right behind that whole ass shit. And that's not a nigga position, or it's not a nigga position to play from a strength of weakness and suckerism. Like, that's not a real man's position. What man wants to play from a position of weakness? That's crazy as fuck, man. But you niggas, that's because you niggas enter, especially when it's with bitches, y'all lead with y'all wallet, nigga. Y'all, and that's so that bitches is starting to think that every nigga is like that, and every nigga ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? And when they discover that a nigga ain't like that, them hoes, they get somewhere, because society is conditioning them to view and perceive and to want and feel like they need a certain type of man. That's why you speak about a man being a leader, and women lose their fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about?
They literally want to be men.
Yeah. They like, what are you talking about? A man is a leader, because society is altering what it is to be a man and what it is to be a woman, and a dynamic. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if was it societal from the jump, or was it nature? And will they, in 100 years, will they call what's happening right now nature, or will they call it societal? Was it a natural evolution, or was it planned, or was it man-made?
I feel like when men and women play their natural roles, they naturally empower each other, and we live in a society where they're like, nah.
But can it be altered though? Because I'm watching it.
Altered is a good question.
I'm watching it be altered, and like, so what are the natural roles now? You know what I'm saying? Can nature? Because nature is being altered. You could alter nature. Not saying that you could change not saying that you could change its actual being, but you could definitely
take its course.
Yeah, but you could definitely alter it. That's how you get transgenders and shit.
Man, that shit weird, man.
But that's nature being altered. You can't alter it at the atomic level.
Man, I had seen,
but you could definitely, on the surface, you can alter it.
Facts. I had seen some shit one time. I was watching Discovery Channel like a long time ago, and it was like a certain breed of animals, like a fish or something. It would get into an ecosystem where it would be too many males or too many females,
and it'll change its sex.
It'll change its sex to, make the shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't fuck with none of that shit, but I feel like low key, I feel like it would do that shit to regulate its population. I feel like humans might be going through some shit like that to regulate like their shit, it's
not a natural. That's not natural. You talking about something a natural.
I be trying to figure out why it's like
that. Nigga can will himself, wake up one morning and just will a pussy between his legs, my nigga.
Nah,
can't damn nigga will a pussy between his legs, my nigga. Like I'm a wish and just I'ma get a pussy, nigga. That shit that ain't real, my nigga.
Because humans don't.
You got to go to somebody and they got to actually perform a surgery on you to do that, fam.
Nah, you gotta really real life be a bitch ass nigga.
But I'm just saying that can't happen naturally.
It's
to
weird.
Where you could just wake up and you know. Your dick fall off and now it's a pussy, that nigga. That shit, that ain't.
A lot of niggas got pussy in their heart.
Yeah, like a motherfucker.
For real.
Motherfuckers see how society favors a woman and, women, we got it hard. Nah, y'all funky bitches actually don't. Y'all got it easier than a motherfucker funky bitch. You really don't know how easy you do have it.
Right.
And these niggas want that same privilege of, it's like how a woman want the privilege of being a lady and a hoe at the same time, and a bitch ass nigga want the privilege of being a man and a woman at the same time.
That's crazy, but I know what you mean though. That's crazy though.
I know that's not gonna be well received at all, but I don't give a fuck.
I know what you mean.
But real niggas know what the fuck I mean.
You know what you mean, man.
That's the whole thing about it. I don't have no problem from real niggas. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas be like, nigga, say that shit. It's motherfuckers who don't get it, you gotta travel a certain path. You had to be exposed to a certain imagery.
Facts.
To understand.
So what is a real nigga?
Shit. Right now, I just told you, it's changing like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But it depends on who you ask. If you asking me, it's somebody, it's so much. It's not a cut and dry type thing, but at the end of it, for me, it's somebody of integrity, more than anything. Integrity, be the same person you are with the lights off that you are with the lights on. Be the same person you are when ain't nobody around that you is when somebody is around. You know what I'm saying? Be somebody, matters how you feel or what you think about it, don't be ashamed of what you feel and what you think, and to voice it and to say it and to stand on it, and don't be afraid to stand by yourself.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, don't be afraid, and don't sway just because the crowd went this way, but in your heart something is telling you not to go that way, but you go that way anyway. That's not real. You know what I'm saying? When nah, my nigga, that ain't, motherfuckers know I tell a motherfucker in the minute, man, that was some whole ass shit, right? While everybody championing it and cheering it on, I'll be like, nigga, that shit wasn't real, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was some whole ass shit. And everybody looking, oh, bitch ass nigga, fuck you, whole ass nigga. I said what I said, nigga, and I mean it, and I stand on it, my nigga. And you can look around at other motherfuckers' faces and they know it wasn't real. But just because they don't want to be ostracized or looked at, because it's easy to dispel somebody as a hater. I hate that term, my nigga. When they came with that term now, it's easy to dispel somebody, oh, that nigga just hating.
Yeah, it's definitely miscommonly used because it came from player hater.
Yeah, it came from player hater. Yeah, hating on a player because he was a player. But
he got motion. He doing his thing.
Yeah, but then niggas just take it, and now anybody and anything you just hating. You tell a nigga the truth about something.
If you're not a player, you can't be hated. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? But anything is hating to a nigga now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You tell a nigga the honest, say, my nigga, man, your gal fucking this dog, whole ass nigga, you just hating.
Nah, I'm trying to put you on game.
Yeah, you come home, this bitch got a dick all the way to the back of her throat. Whole ass nigga, I try to tell you, bitch ass nigga.
Nah, real shit. Real shit. Man, we have reached the point where we coming down the slope, but I gotta hit you with some current events before we get out of here.
Yeah.
So the first current events,
there's definitely gonna be a part 1, possibly a part 3. I guess. I don't know.
Listen, you're the most prolific green room guest of all time. Yeah. You know how we do.
Yeah, I'm not fucked up about it. I'm just saying that this motherfucker here, you got some footage up out this motherfucker.
Nah, seriously though.
Yeah, you made this.
I think we get better every time though.
Yeah, you made this here will go a long way like a motherfucker. But I fucks with you. I told you day one that I fuck with you. I'm always answer your call. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna never. It don't matter how big I get. I told you that.
Nah, no matter how big I get. And you stay true to that for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta pull my end, a little stronger.
You all right? You getting now.
For sure. Well, we talking about current events and we been pro-black, but so what I'm gonna stay with that is Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
Probably one of, if not the greatest NFL player of all time.
That's That's debatable. Greatest of all time. He's definitely unequivocally the greatest cornerback. But it could be argued. I'm not saying that he's not. You can't make that case. But you know, you had some bad niggas. You know what I'm saying? But Deion definitely changed the game. You know, and any nigga that changed the game deserves to be goated and to be in that conversation. And he definitely
Deion one of the real niggas from the hood that came out and showed
he showed, you know, because nobody thought that a cornerback was as important to the game as that until Deion showed you that, nigga, I could change the game from this position and I could win a game from, like, I could take this game literally away from these niggas is driving to win this game, but I'ma literally single-handedly stop it.
Nah, facts. One of the first few NFL players to do that.
Yeah.
But with Deion, of course, he's got Shiloh and
Shador
Sanders, his sons, in the NFL. Do you feel there's a campaign or an agenda against the Sanders?
It's a little bit of everything. Some of it is a little blowback on Deion because Deion wasn't the most liked amongst when it comes to the media. And then you got to understand Deion was a part of Jerry Jones. If y'all haven't seen it, Netflix has a great special. And everybody know I hate the Cowboys. I like Jerry. I've liked players that's been on the Cowboys, but as a franchise, because I know what it stands for, we already had that conversation before too. But you know, it stands for the establishment, white man, white supremacy, all that shit. Same colors as TDC bosses. Dallas Cowboys and TDC bosses wear the exact same colors.
Same shit.
Yeah. But Deion was a part of the NFL, the documentary. They got America's Team, the Gambler and his Cowboys, about Jerry Jones and the Cowboys. Fucking phenomenal documentary. And Deion was a part of Jerry Jones' way of sticking it to the NFL and thumbing his nose and saying fuck you to the bosses of the NFL as a whole. So, you know, a lot of them good old boys are still right there, and they ain't forgot that. And Deion's sons they from a champion pedigree, and so they know what to expect, and they've been prepared mentally, and not as well as mentally and physically, but as well psychologically and knowledgeably. He passed a certain knowledge on to him that, you know, he didn't have to. He did that, and he learned, and he know what to look out for, and so they know, like, they coming out with their name and image and likeness trademarked.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
A whole different game.
This is the same reason why you never seen Jordan in video games. He was player.
Player 99.
Yeah, player 99. Because he had his name and likeness trademark. Y'all can't control my image.
Nah, bitch. And make sure it got 99 on everything.
Nigga. You high school players, y'all going D1, you stars, you 5-star athletes, get your parents to trademark your name and likeness before you go to college. That NCAA, whatever year it is, they got to pay you if they want to use your name and likeness. You own that. The people making money hand over fist. Yeah, they giving out these NIL deals now, but that's only to star player, the quarterback. You got to be a super bad. Everybody not getting it. You know how bad of a offensive lineman you got to be for somebody to want to come and give you $5 million in college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the quarterback can get it, especially if he a pretty boy nigga and he's selling tickets and his jersey selling. But if you trademark your likeness, you know, they damn sure can't use it in no video game without your consent and without cutting you in on the proceeds if you deem it necessary, and how much of it, you know, because they make billions on a lot of stuff. They can't sell a jersey with your name on it if you got it trademarked.
It's a lot of the game being exposed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, that's part of taking power back You know, that's a power shift and a power dynamic. If every player in the NFL trademark their name and likeness.
So there's an issue with Shador Sanders, not even an issue, but because of the type of NIL deal that Shador Sanders has, if he were to be drafted earlier than the 5th round, the way that his NIL going into the NFL deal is structured, if he's drafted earlier than the 5th round, he has a smaller percentage of the jersey sales, of the NIL money. Shador Sanders currently has the highest selling NFL jersey.
I already knew that. I made a post about it when I seen it, when they was talking about the collusion against him. I said, all this is going to be blowback. I say, man, people finna run on. He going to have the highest selling jersey. He going to make more than any rookie ever. The rookie contract is basically trash to him. He don't even have to play because he done already made a gang of cash right now.
If Shador Sanders succeeds, I feel like this narrative going on around him and his father,
and that's what they don't want to see.
That's great fuel.
Yeah, this is just like I said. When they try to, with the Dr. Umar, they try to deter anybody else from want to take that route. So if we make sure that Shador fails, we don't have to worry about anybody else want to do it because they know it's a failure's path. They know if you go down this path, you are going to fail.
Yeah.
If you go down the path that Dr. Umar tried to travel, you're going to fail. If you go down the path that Shador tried to travel, him and Shiloh, you're going to fail.
You really feel like the NFL got something against Deion, huh?
Fuck yeah. Because Deion, he wasn't liked.
Too cocky.
Yeah. You got to put a nigga back in his place. Who are you, nigga? You don't buck the great white man, bitch ass nigga. I am the white man. I'm the white man. Let's get this understood first and foremost. I am the white man. I own all this hoe ass shit. Who the fuck are you, bitch ass nigga? I'm the white man, man. Don't you ever forget it, bitch ass nigga. And I'm gonna show you I'm the white man.
Crazy. You ever seen the videos that recently went viral of past Deion in the 90s where Spike Lee was hating on him?
Spike Lee will do some hating.
Spike Lee was hating on Deion Sanders' Sports Illustrated cover with all the jewelry and all that. And he was saying, like, dude, look at this dude. He looks like a clown. But then also in the same video that's been going viral, it's where white reporters were hating on Deion. And when Deion finally caught the reporter in the locker room.
Yeah, he doused out what was it, water or something on it? Yeah. Deion was vilified because Deion was cocky, he was arrogant, but you know, they hate a cocky and arrogant black man, but you had to deal with him because he was great. You know what I'm saying? He sold tickets, he sold jerseys, he sold product, he moved merch. You hated him, but you had to deal with him. But in the white man's mind, he always, nigga, I'm the white man, nigga. Don't you forget. I got you, nigga. I got you right now. I got you. You mine right now. But I got you too on the back end too, bitch ass nigga. I got you. Nigga, you must never ever forget, my nigga, that China was selling motherfucking land on the moon, nigga. And the white man told him, nigga, you can't do that, nigga, that's our moon.
Crazy.
The white man, there ain't nobody on earth like him, my nigga. The white man told China they can't sell land on the moon because the moon was there, nigga.
They got real estate. That's crazy.
Nigga, you own the moon, my nigga? Yeah. You own the moon,
they got contract, they got paperwork. That's their best thing. That's that paperwork. They got that trail.
That's crazy, my nigga. Just the thought of that is insane.
Insane. Did Deion make it harder for his children?
As it seems, you know. But he also made it. They, you know, I don't think they had a hard life. But did he make it harder for them to succeed?
In football.
In football. Possibly because the precedents and and the route and the avenue that they're trying to take, it would take. I heard everybody really thought that Deion was going to become the head coach for the Cowboys, and in order for
At one point, I thought Shador was going to the Cowboys.
yeah, and a lot of people thought that they thought Shador gonna go to the Cowboys and Deion would be the coach. I heard conversations. I'm not gonna say that it was just, but I heard conversations, and that it would take somebody like Jerry Jones to hand over the keys to Deion, and Deion go get his sons and bring them to the Cowboy. And I could see Jerry allowing that shit because Jerry is a crazy nigga. I like Jerry Jones because he's a crazy nigga.
Yeah, Jerry Jones would be the type of slave master to sign it off to his best slave.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah, but that's basically what it is.
Facts.
It is an ownership.
Nah, for real.
It is ownership.
I interviewed this artist from Texarkana named Smoothie Poppy. Smoothie Poppy.
Oh, why did I see that name before? S-M-O-O-D-I?
Sauce Poppy.
No, but I seen Smooth because when I seen the name, I like, oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's signed with TSF right now. But he was.
That's why I know the name. I was like that. Yeah, that's why I know the names. Yeah, but I can appreciate niggas with original names. Smackwater.
That's like a hood
Who
name.
the fuck would I be able to say?
That's like an original hood name.
Yeah, because I was wore out by the Lils and the Bigs and the, you know what I'm saying? God, the fuck. I'm kind of wore out with the everybody got to have 3 letters. Nigga, that's a RICO charge waiting to happen.
The YNGPYT.
Yeah. The laws look at that. I ain't released the song, but I gotta say, nigga, as soon as you put them 3 letters on your chain, the feds came and called you a gang.
Say it again?
Soon as you put them 3 letters on your chain, the feds came and called you a gang.
Yeah, for real. That was a wave for the past 15 years.
Yeah.
Seriously. So what I was saying about Smoothie Poppy was Smoothie played football for Wyoming, and he's from Texarkana, and he's one of the greatest, for his era.
What position he played?
Running back.
For Wyoming?
Wyoming. But he was out of Texarkana.
This nigga had to be. But that's northeast Texas. They raised some rough, tough niggas up there. You know what I'm saying? That's up there. Earl Campbell Way. Adrian Peterson was from. Was he from Paris?
Yeah, but that's still northeast.
Yeah. But yeah, they raised some different kind of boys out there.
But so I interviewed him, and he's like kind of a person who gives me a lot of insight on football, college football, everything. He said the Cowboys will never be great until Jerry Jones kicks the bucket.
I can agree with that because Jerry Jones, I don't know if it's old age or times have changed. I don't know. Sometimes the universe just lines shit up, but it's like Jerry Jones cared more about the spectacle than the sport. Yeah, I think that's what it is. He cares more about the spectacle than the sport and probably the bottom line.
I was just about to say that. He care about that bottom line.
Yeah, the bottom line.
If he can have fun with it, he cool.
Yeah, but he care because the Dallas Cowboys is the most expensive and probably the most profitable sports brand on the planet. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you got the big 3, the American big 3 when it comes to sports. The Yankees, the Cowboys, and the Lakers.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I never thought about it, but you're absolutely 100% right. Comment section. What's the big 3 to you? Can't be nothing different than that.
You got some people who gonna go with heart over
Celtics.
Yeah, over. Maybe. But Lakers, that purple and gold worldwide.
Definitely over the Celtics.
Yeah.
Even though Celtics got more chips.
Yeah, but the purple and gold, because the way it was branded and marketed.
Yeah.
And the Yankees is the Yankees.
Yeah, facts.
Pinstripes.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I hope the Yankees win the pennant, nigga. Because the money says it.
Yeah, it's better for everybody else.
The money says it. And not just the sport money, but societal. Like, it affects what happens in society. I don't know how. I don't know what kind of games these people is playing with society, but when the Cowboys are doing real well,
When the Yankees won the pennant, them Yankees kept selling like hotcakes.
Yeah, but I'm saying also like what transpires like the stock market. It affects stuff beyond the sport and they merge. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
When the Cowboys are doing real good or when the Cowboys are doing real bad, it's still good for society. You know what I'm saying? It generates a lot of just motion.
This is true. It's one of them.
Like when they mid, it's but when they doing either real good or real bad, it's good. You know, they gonna start the news cycle off with the Cowboys when it's the Lakers and anything. Nigga, that's why the news cycle starting off. Yankees, Cowboys, Lakers. In your hometown.
It's either hate or love, but either one generate generate the same amount of money.
Yeah.
Y'all hate me right now? All right, we gonna run this.
Yeah.
But if y'all love me, guess what we gonna run this?
Yeah. That's crazy.
For real.
Yeah.
That's the way this game go, man.
Yeah.
And I know that you've seen a lot, you know, just doing all the things that you do in different avenues, from film to music to influence, podcast, radio, TV, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You see the industry.
Yeah, I've seen. I ain't seen it all. But I've seen parts of it.
You ain't seen the Diddy industry.
Nah, I'd never. Yeah, I see that one time, and that's
out.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna see it.
That's the last.
You get one time.
That's the last cake ass nigga you gonna eat.
Yeah, you get one time. Because that's everybody. That's what I was talking about Gene Deal.
Man.
Like if Gene Deal, everybody want to make it like he's trying to do some like he doing God's work. If it was, in all honesty, if to me a real man would only have one story to tell about Diddy. Man, I've seen that whole ass shit. That's the only story I got to tell.
You seen a lot of shit. You watched a lot of shit.
To me, a real man will only have one story to tell about Diddy.
That was my last day.
That's it. That's all I would have to tell. I'll be like, man, I walked in, this whole ass nigga was, and that's it. I don't fuck with that nigga no more, man. I gone on by my business, man. I ain't enough money nobody can give me, man. None whatsoever, fam. Because that's what people, they try to find your breaking point. They try to find what would you negotiate, what would you compromise. They try to find your compromising pride. Because if we could find that, then we know, I don't compromise and I don't waver on nothing. Motherfucker could be like, nigga, we gonna kill your mama, nigga, suck a dick. Nigga, mama, I love you.
Yeah, I feel you though.
I holler at you in the afterlife, my nigga.
No, I feel you. It's definitely, you gotta have principles, morals, and standards.
Yeah.
And values and shit.
Yeah, I don't waver, man. I don't compromise. My nigga Cornell Smack, you need to learn how to play the game. Whenever he say that, all I hear is you need to compromise your dignity and integrity and your principles and morals. No, fuck no. I don't fuck playing the game, nigga.
I deal with that same shit too, and that's why I move the way I move, you know?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, I ain't here to play nobody's game. I'm here to keep it real.
Real shit.
Yeah.
What do you think about this guy in Jacksonville, Queso, who's had this long trial and his father snitched on him?
Oh, I see. Yeah. That just go to show you, nigga. Nigga, anybody can get it. I don't know the intricacies of the case. I seen that his pops had told. Was his pops part of the play or whatever happened?
Well, it's a murder case, and his pops was involved in like the setup. But his
pops a whole ass nigga. Then.
His pops also introduced him to the street life and raised him to be a.
He a super whole ass nigga then.
But it came out that his pops was a federal informant for about.
He a triple hoe ass nigga.
Yeah, came out his pops.
Damn, this nigga a whole nigga on top of a hoe ass nigga on top of a hoe ass nigga.
Pops was a street nigga, all the way thoroughbred.
No, you can't say all the way thoroughbred.
Well, thoroughbred as far as being a criminal.
Yeah, but he what he would
I agree with you.
Yeah. I understand what you try. I understand how you trying to. Yeah, but once you snitch and you.
But you never looked into it or heard about this?
I heard about it. I told you, man. I've been on some other shit, my nigga. I see it, and I haven't been researching or I haven't been digging.
Pops got on the stand and identified his son, everybody in the murder. Pops took part in like setting up the cars and the play and all this. Wasn't there at the actual killing, but Pops told everything, and it came out that Pops had been a federal informant for like 15 years.
These niggas crazy.
2025.
These niggas this shit is crazy, my nigga. The streets is been done, my nigga. This shit is over with, my nigga. Man, go do something different, my nigga. If you out here getting rich off of cut, I see why niggas be extreme. Soon these niggas gonna start hitting these niggas up, hitting each other up purposely on social media and shit. I don't know, man. We just falling down as a society, as a whole.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, that's crazy though, you know. Yeah, and that's crazy. That's crazy, fam.
For sure. We can't get out of here until I get your play-by-play on your perspective on Houston, Texas right now as far as the music industry, the entertainment, the club scene, the nightlife, and just being the type of person you are and networking and being in the mix. How do you feel about Houston right now?
Man, Houston is exploding, fam. Yeah, it's finna build another loop outside of 99, fam.
Yeah,
I think the name of it's supposed to be 12.
That's crazy.
I say that bitch gonna be sitting in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, my nigga.
Nah, for real, man. Houston is like
Ain't got nothing but space, fam.
Nothing but space. I was just about to say that.
And it's sucking up everything, my nigga.
Yeah.
Everything around it, man. It's like even coming here to your spot. I recall when when I got out the penitentiary in 02, when I got out and started working, rest in peace to Big Mouse. Him and my pops was locked up together. And Mouse had started his own pool company, and he hired me because him and my pops was so cool. My pops had looked out for him and got him a job with the warden in the penitentiary, and they was real cool. And one day we was coming out, this was 02, 03, 04, and like I was just looking at, I was like, oh man, I'm just thinking, man, this here wasn't even here. You know what I'm saying?
No, it should change it. There's so much space and opportunity, and everybody moving out here.
Yeah, and I remember when they first put the Beltway up, fam, and it wasn't nothing on there. I remember, cause see, I go all the way back to when I was 10, 11 years old, before 290 was a freeway.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It seemed like it took forever to get out to Jones Road, and it wasn't nothing out there like that. It was like borderline Klan country.
Oh, for real. Shout out to Jones Road, man.
Yeah, and now it's just vibrant. You know what I'm saying? It's just lights everywhere, and it didn't used to be like that, fam. And the city it's like crazy, man. Just to see, and every weekend, people, like, we got the busiest airport. It's the #1 black destination spot because
everybody come in.
Yeah, and because Houston, man, you have a good from all week. If you come to party, it's something to do all week, every day. But definitely Thursday to Monday, yeah, man. Cause it don't miss, man. You get here Thursday, Friday is going down. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday night. You know, if you choose to take a break or a breather, you know what I'm saying. But no, Houston.
What do you think Houston will be like in 10 years?
Man, I seen a article while I was locked up in 2000. That was 2001. And they had an article in the Zest. I woke up early, cleaned up. When you clean up, you get the newspaper, the toilet paper. And I cleaned up, and I was sitting down, and I was reading the Zest in the Houston Chronicle. And I never forget, man, this was 2001, 24 years ago. They said by 2020, it will be as many people in Houston as it is in New York. And I said, bullshit.
Man, if you add like Montgomery County, like Fort Bend,
Nah, it's
and Harris,
yeah.
it's probably the same.
Everything that 99 touches is like 6.5 million people.
New York, 15 million people. So I believe it's 15 million people in.
They say everything that 99 touches is 6.5. I don't know.
6.5 million?
Mm-hmm.
It gotta be more than that.
I don't know. But it's a bunch of people, man. And it's growing and the city is alive. It's alive, fam. It really is. Like, it is.
It's people that's not from out here that's putting shit down. It's people that's from out here that's putting shit down.
Yeah, because Houston is we not a haters. We passive aggressive haters. We show you love in your face when you walk off. Fuck that bitch ass nigga. But a nigga would never actively try to step on your toes. A nigga will talk down, but a nigga won't actually try to stop you from getting your money. A nigga will try to talk down on your money, but a nigga won't just actually, will a nigga try to rob you or some shit? And that's why I ain't in the street, so I wouldn't know like that no more. But I don't really see as much hateful shit going on to where niggas is robbing or trying to, and I can appreciate that because I ain't never been a fan of even though I have, but it wasn't with the intent of fuck this nigga while I rob. I ain't never robbed nobody that I knew. You know what I'm saying?
Houston has always been known, prior to being the poppin' city is now, it's been known for being a more player, hustle city.
Yeah, that was our MO, home of the players and pimps, hustle town. It's always, Houston it's a city of energy and
is it still like that though?
Hell yeah, man, it's money everywhere. Man.
Is it the gangster coming in more than?
It's always been gangster.
But is the gangster taking over the player and the hustler?
Nah.
Motherfuckers
is hustling and getting money, man. Motherfuckers is finding a way to get some money. I guess it's still niggas out here trying to be on some gangster shit, if that's what they trying. I don't know. I don't involve myself, even though I slide by the block, I don't involve myself with none of it, so I don't know. I still go holler at my people, love them, but even if they doing what they doing, I don't try to focus. I've never been one to try to pay attention to what the next nigga was doing because I was always just concerned about what I need to be doing.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? So even when I'm in the midst of it, I'm not no pocket watch. I don't care. I don't care.
Real shit.
Like, I really don't. So, but I don't see it really being that much more gangster than it because it's always been gangster.
Just Houston has a way of being a little slick and underground and low key with his gangster shit, but if you get there, it ain't no point of return.
Yeah. Because if you get caught up in it, it is what it is. Yeah, if you get caught up in it, it is what it is. But Houston has a way of, it got so many different lanes that you could jump over to any lane at any moment. You could come across anything in Houston at any moment and you could switch gears and switch lanes and be doing something totally different than you was doing 5-10 minutes ago because somebody that came across your path with a whole nother type play. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta pick what fits you though.
Yeah. You'll run across a crazy play. Like you'll be like, what? Nigga, and go with your move on it, cause anything, man. Yeah. Houston's a crazy city like that.
Real shit,
it's wide open.
It's a fact too.
Yeah.
On the internet too.
Yeah.
I wanna say this. I wanna say it's an honor and a privilege to have you in the green room, man. You know what I'm saying? You're the most prolific guest ever to come into the green room. You know what I'm saying? And my vision for the Smackwater Green Room interviews has never changed since the first day I met you, brother. And I just want to, this shit, you know what I'm saying? I had posted a post recently, and I was like, I had sent a picture of my background and some other shit I was working on. I was like, man, what do y'all think I should change about the green room? It was like, nigga, bring Smackwater back. Fuck all that bullshit. Bring Smack back.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. And I'm like, yeah. So, you know.
That was your one comment and you just zoomed in on that.
I got about, I had about 300 likes on that and about probably 20 comments.
But I'm saying it was just that one comment you zoomed in on.
It's about 10.
People liked it.
No, it's about 10 people said, nigga, bring Smackwater. One nigga was like, hey, get rid of this weak-ass chair you be interviewing niggas in. Another nigga was like, hey, nigga, bring Smack back. Like, yeah. It was about 10 niggas that said that shit.
Yeah.
Well,
I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.
Real shit. But I appreciate you. I so much shit I want to like add into this interview, but I'm gonna keep it right there. But before we go, we were talking about top fives and we were talking about top 5 genres. I would like to share with you my top 5 genres before we go. Number 1 is hip hop.
Yeah.
Number 2 is reggae.
Yeah, I just told that nigga he look like if I walk in, he look like a Jamaican.
My parents is from Jamaica.
Yeah.
I'm a Jamaican.
I see it. I see it.
Yeah. People be telling me like, they see it. When I go to Jamaica, they be like,
yeah.
When I go to Jamaica, they be like, bro, you don't look like them American niggas. You look like you.
Belong
over here.
Yeah, you camouflage into the background.
Hey, man, bloop, you know what I mean? Yeah. Number 3, jazz music. Jazz music. Yeah. I think jazz and hip hop have so many similarities with the way.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
The crafting of it, yeah.
Yeah, especially where they came into the game.
Yeah, sporadic.
Yeah. Number 4 is soul music. I mean, R&B music. R&B. You know what I'm saying? That real R&B.
Because you said soul and then you say R&B. Because that's like those terms.
R&B for sure.
They interchangeable, but then it's because you could have polished R&B.
But I think R&B,
and then you could have soulful R. It's like,
but I think R&B and hip hop is damn near the same. It's just R&B is
because you could also apply the term soul to anything black people do because it's gonna have a different
black people in America.
Yeah, it's gonna have a different feel and a different vibe to it. Because that goes because when I was talking about the oppression, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that black people all over the world, they've everywhere,
all around
every black person around the world has damn near faced oppression. If they met the white man,
damn near the same.
If you are black and you met the white man, you have been oppressed. The white man he's the only person on this planet that has oppressed all over the planet, man. Everywhere he's went.
That's what he does.
Everywhere he's went, if he didn't oppress, he at least tried it.
That's what he does. That's like how black people got rid of.
But people will get mad and say, "Oh, you blaming the white man? Is that victim?" I'm just telling you that the white man, everywhere he has went, he is oppressed. This is a fact. It's not, and I'm not saying that I'm not attacking it. I'm just saying what it is. The white man, that's what, like you say, that's what he does. He has to oppress. He has to control. I don't know what drives that, but that's a quality of white man. I'm not saying every white man. I'm saying white people in a position of power that has the power to oppress, but yet everyday white people will go along with it if it benefits them, which anybody would. It's just that it just doesn't come across as people of color's nature to try to oppress. They are welcoming because they welcome the white man in every fucking country. It's just that niggas in America is the only one that a white man slap the shit out of and he gonna say turn the other cheek.
Man, it's just like when you're watching the Apollo and the white dude come in and he got some soul and we accept everybody. As long as you could kick that shit.
You invited to the cookout. Yeah. You got any kind of rhythm, you got any kind of,
We'll take you.
Yeah,
we're so nice. We too goddamn nice, but so mean to each other.
Yeah, but it's humanity. It's the enemy to sovereignty and to liberation. Humanity is the enemy to our liberation for other people. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And your fifth one, I know that shit that took a turn. People probably even forgot what the
I
original.
was just about to say that.
Yeah.
My fifth one is soul.
And see, that's why soul. When you say soul, soul encompasses all.
To me, is that like Marvin Gaye, Harold Melvin, the Blue Notes, like that time between the 70s to the like mid 80s where that music was just nice. Like it's a pocket of black
Donny Hathaway,
yeah.
Stevie Wonder.
It's a pocket of black American music where you could call it soul before R&B.
Yeah.
Before funk.
But then you had
just,
somebody, but that's
nice.
why it's so I'm not gonna say confusing, but why it's so, it's a cunning term to use, because you'll have somebody like James Brown who covered.
He part of that too, though.
I know, but what I'm saying is he was funk, but he was soulful with his funk. He was R&B, but he was soulful with his R&B. You know what I'm saying? He encompassed, he covered a lot of land. It's kind of like what Big X the Plug is doing with country and.
Damn, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
I like how you brought that back.
Yeah. I'm really nice with this shit.
You be bringing that shit full circle.
Yeah, I'm really nice with this shit.
Facts.
Yeah, nigga, I'm really nice with it.
Man, that's why you the most prolific green room guest of all
That's
time.
why I'm the toughest nigga online, period. You know, but niggas, because other niggas would say more inflammatory and controversial shit. Matters if it's true or not. Like we were just speaking earlier.
You the blueprint for a lot of niggas.
I started this shit.
You started this shit.
I'm number one. I started. I take accountability.
We're going to get into that next time.
Yeah, I take accountability for these niggas. I do. I started it. I was the very first nigga that was talking crazy, talking wild, talking reckless, whatever the fuck you want to say. I was being honest.
Took your blueprint.
Yeah, all of them. Everybody. He introduced Charleston White to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Go look to you type in right now after this interview, Greenroom TV, introduce Charleston White to Smackwater.
Nah, he gonna tell you that. That's the guy who I looked at.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But motherfuckers will be in the comments, he think he Charleston White. No, Charleston White think he me, cake ass nigga. Dumbass man.
Shout out to Charleston, man.
Nah, Charleston. Yeah.
I appreciate you.
He climbed the annals of social media, and he's, you know, he up there with them white folks. He right there where he want to be. He on them white folks platforms, getting that white folk money. And ain't nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shit. Last question. You got any questions for me?
No, man. Just you know, I'm just glad you still on your shit, fam. I was the very first guest, and it was an honor then. It's an honor now. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, that our relationship, I cherish the relationship, and like I told you, fam, and it still stands. I told you then, I tell you not. I don't know if I said it on camera, but anytime you call, I'm my answer, and I ain't never gonna shun you, no matter how big I get or whatever my price is. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
What does loyalty mean to you?
This right here.
Facts.
Yeah. Loyalty, a man of your word. And, you know, yeah, I always be there for your people. If you say you're going to be there for your people, be there for your people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be loyal to whatever you say it is with you. Because if you ask a woman that, nigga don't fuck bitches. Bitch, did I tell you I wasn't going to fuck bitches, fucking bitch?
That's correct.
Yeah, if I told you I fuck bitches, I'm loyal to that fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Be faithful, bitch. You could have full faith that I'ma fuck bitches. I've never told you that I wasn't gonna fuck bitches, bitch. That's what faith is. Faith is you got faith in whatever the fuck I told you, and I do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's what's up.
Be careful with the words you choose, funky bitch.
And there you have it, man.
Yeah.
Smackwater, y'all.
Already.
Yeah.